sugar rocket before.
Alrighty, so
take sugar, cook it up until it melts, mix it with stump remover, and it becomes solid rocket fuel.
I feel like we should be worried about you now.
Well, that was back then.
It's no worse than a potato gun. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's probably even safer because you can easily just make bad fuel.
Yeah.
And doesn't light.
Yeah. Alright, so, last time, after... every time. So, after some discussion about the events of the night, Commander Artimesia made the conclusion that if there were any more mutineers, they would be dealt with in the morning. You all began to head to your cabins, either on the Seagulls Reach or some of you found cabins on the Grand Shanty. Gohan decided to head to his new quarters on the Grand Shanty. The next day, about noon, after everyone was fully rested, the Grand Shanty.
Yes. Do we gain our life back?
No.
No.
Nope. We are. Yes, there was no resting. We are right after combat.
Yeah.
Yep, is where we're going to pick up.
Okay, I see.
So.
Not for you,
So the Grand Shanty was then explored by everyone even more than the night before, figuring out and learning that the ship has multiple levels, 2 raised decks, and 3 lower decks below the main deck, the tavern, the rooms, and then finally the hull. The main deck is also equipped with 8 cannons, 4 on the port and 4 on the starboard side. While the ship was being explored, Ser Evin tried his hand at fishing, and within an hour, he was able to hook a deep-sea fish, but unfortunately the fish's strength was just too great and dragged him off the deck onto the water, and where he began skiing on his on his ankles, being dragged toward the bow of the ship, where he collided with the ship's bow, snapping the line. Another strange occurrence happened. Kellogg reappeared on the ship, but no longer
I never left.
as a specter.
He became not...
He had been reborn as something new with no memory of his untimely death.
I never died.
However, Kellogg is not the same as he was before. His left eye is now a neon pink, and things are different. But something
Cut his eye out.
something strange is definitely happening with this unexpected reappearance.
Just cut his head off.
Orion was becoming agitated and anxious about heading toward the Coral Refuge and continuing on his mission. The Grand Shanty was fully equipped to operate in anything as a floating tavern and a cruise ship, needing to return passengers back to the main island. Either location would take about a month to get to. The decision came to an understanding that Orion will travel north without the help of the crew, and the Grand Shanty will make its way back to Windvern. Orion sets out on his foldable ship and sails off towards the Coral Refuge. A few days of travel, a person was found adrift on a makeshift raft. Laura dove into the water to head toward the raft, where she was greeted by a sharp, smiling face, a blue male Sharkan, about 6'11", and 415 pounds. He introduced himself as Bloody Legend, but you could call me Bruce. Eventually, Laura and Bruce make it back to the ship and are introduced to the rest of the crew. Gohan says that he's going to call Bruce Bloody. After a couple of days at sea, a hostile ship was seen rapidly approaching the Grand Shanty, and as the hostile ship approached, it appeared to be a pirate longship being crewed by gnolls. Dimavin and Draxios decided to try and flank the longship as it approached the Grand Shanty. Gaining the tactical advantage on the longship, the Grand Shanty and the Seagulls Reach engaged in a ship-to-ship battle with the gnoll longship, and with some quick thinking and firing of cannons, the gnoll longship was defeated. Draxios and Bruce decided to investigate the sinking gnoll longship. Bruce found nothing but barrels. However, Draxios found a small personal chest, which he places in his bag, which is where we left off last time was right after the longship battle. With that, Draxios returning to the Seagulls Reach, Bruce returning to the Grand Shanty, and then as the longship sinks below the waters, Demavin and the crew starting to shift the boats to where the two ships are alongside one another, and that's where we pick up.
As the waves settle down from the cannon fire, I was like, finally gain my study, and the adrenaline gets to me, as so does this ocean waves. It's like, I forgot I was meant for the water. Kellogg is leaning over the edge.
Or you will, good sir.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Don't worry, it totally gets better. It's true though. I am one with the ocean. I was born here.
Me too.
Is that
Wait.
the voice that I'm going with?
What is he again?
Short.
Just love that you're a giant shark.
I'm the happiest person alive.
This one.
That one.
I'm still disappointed when I jumped up and I didn't.
So him and Kellogg are almost about the same height. Like they're
They're
He's just
towering.
really skinny, or I'm really skinny.
you're really skinny compared to him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
Mr.
you're
Bronco
6'11"?
here.
Where's your character?
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, for
I'm
both.
short for
Yeah, he's actually short for a furbolg.
I don't know what that is.
half giant, but mostly cow
Okay.
for me.
Your character's so handsome.
Well, look at my guy.
Look at this gentleman.
My guy looks beautiful.
I've
no
been
big.
Did you
looking
do, Mr.
online.
Shark?
I cannot. Do you know how to do like hair? Because I want to get a wig
Yeah,
for
kids do.
cosplay for him, but yeah, I don't know how to do braids unless that long.
Bitch, I got you. You want cornrows or you want multiple?
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
I
You can
think
get
I'm
that,
gonna
please.
pass.
You're one ugly dude.
I'm pretty handsome.
Listen here.
You are skinny.
What do you look like?
I look beautiful.
That's what I thought. Well, this dude, sick neck, no
Sick
neck.
Oh, he's like
What
that
he
guy
is?
on like, what's his name?
Suicide Squad.
No.
Yeah.
Also like Suicide
No,
Squad.
the guy that likes mayo in like 90 Day Fiance.
I like Mindy.
Big Ed.
Yes.
You look nothing like me, man.
Give him the hair. There you go. The hair and the ego. There you go. Anyway. Okay.
That hurt. I laughed.
I'm sorry.
Dylan's Draxios, right?
Yep.
Yes.
No.
What? Shut
Who here is injured?
Me.
You
Me,
are?
sir.
Alright.
I would love to take a nap.
Doctor, do something about it.
Yes. Who's
Your
the doctor?
Consume this mushroom. And everything will be okay.
I am a meat eater. I don't eat veggies. That's gross.
Eat meat and
That's what I do.
Don't worry.
eat them.
Kellogg places his hand on you and go and heal. 9 points of healing.
Yeah, boy. I'm fully healed.
Pink light comes from his hand and kind of just flows through you until it just heals the wounded parts.
I feel so much better. Thank you,
Kellogg.
Kellogg. That's right.
He's a frosted flake.
I'm writing all your guys' names down so I remember your characters.
How many slots do you have left in that spell?
It's not a spell.
Is it cantrip?
It's not a cantrip.
What'd you do?
Guess you'll never know.
Are you ready for mine?
Your what?
My name.
Food.
Your name?
Yes.
What is your name?
Admiral Chef Captain Gohan.
So I'm just gonna put Gohan
No, it's
and try to
Admiral
remember
Chef
the
Captain.
rest.
So Zach,
Yes.
so all the names are there.
Wait, who's? Oh, the Grand Shanty's got a.
Yep, I gave it a little flag
cool.
now.
Gohan's missing some words before his name.
Yeah, I just have
Well,
it as
I
a
mean,
player character name.
I don't think the Navy recognizes
Hey,
my
you guys are
sovereignty.
wanted.
Yes,
I'm
we
not.
are wanted.
Some of them are, yes.
Yeah.
I was wanted, but he's dead.
They want your
Us, we're only wanted because we ran away from the guards because they're being accused of kidnapping me.
What was our bounty
No.
last we saw?
I went
1,000 gold pieces.
because
But
the
you're-
lady
we can
in
do
charge
that.
Except
of
for-
the-
Known to be kicked.
Except for
We're
Draxios
hanging
and
around.
Flukes was only
A bunch
800.
of kidnappers.
You started out at
That's
500.
pretty
the
cool.
lady that owned me.
They
I
won't
was a
recognize
slave.
me now because I
What
am
do
now.
I need to do to raise
I
it?
would rather not be a slave
Oh,
anymore.
it's you.
Poorly timed
You
joke
haven't
on
you
my
haven't
part.
visited
I
a port in a
apologize.
while. That's got news.
Gotcha.
Don't
And
let
now
hear
she
this
stole my
conversation.
cat. While we were on the island,
Sure.
she stole my cat.
Her only child.
Supposedly.
Cats are a nuisance, truly. That's dogs. Dogs are better.
I don't trust their feet.
What? Ebony in the capsule back on the Fae Island had a dog.
Sure.
She's sensitive.
She is.
Water.
When thrown under, we're getting slapped.
I'm gonna slap someone in the face.
Bring it. I'll throw you through a table. Get.
No, you will not.
Somebody bring me a table.
Is that just water in that glass?
All right. As this is randomly happening.
Yes.
Yes.
Commander Artemisa rolls up and goes, so that was exciting, but I do believe that we probably need to not stay here for long unless some of you are planning on diving down and scouring the ship.
Who's Jordan? Oh, yes, indeed.
Ser Evin.
These
Sure.
one. Yeah, one. This one right here.
There's more to the name, I think, but we just call him Ser Evin.
Let's keep heading to
I got
the
everybody.
capital.
I'm good.
Nice.
You know, it's sort of strange. I never left my homeland. It's gonna be exciting. Look forward to it.
Can we still see his
Good
homeland?
for you.
No.
No, we've been
Oh, I
traveling
was
for
gonna
like
say,
a
turn
month
around
now.
and
Yeah, no. You guys have already been traveling for 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's going to be another 3-ish weeks to get to Windburn.
Ain't the one that's on the table.
All right. So for
He makes it look cool.
for the sake of story, we're gonna say that you all, it's a pretty fair, calm 3 weeks.
Yay.
As you,
Are my visitors satisfied?
give me, you know what? We'll do a series of skill checks for all of that. So
Okay.
anybody can roll in the crew to kind of go with that.
Oh, can I paint people's portraits?
Yeah.
For money.
That's what I'm
a
saying.
gold per portrait.
So,
was like, you
do
can-
I get to play music for money?
Yeah, you can.
Or
So okay, so my
That's
my
what
my artisanal people, if you would like, you can give me performance checks
Okay, I will do
for
that
your
then.
artistries, whether it being playing music, singing, drawing, painting.
I'm serving desserts. Would that be a knocking check?
Yeah, you'd add
so-
you'd add your cooking stuff
I
too
shall
if you're
dance.
helping
you're 16.
sticks with his stuff.
12. Okay.
Yeah, 14. I'll do a yodel.
I got gold plus 5 on performance.
Dang, you got a 9. I got plus.
How about a 24?
I like it.
Cool. You're
Yeah,
a bard.
12.
No, kidding.
There's 2 of us now. So I had to.
We would call it
She definitely did better than me.
Well, I'm dancing while playing an instrument, so.
She's a woman. Oh man.
Do you have
Nobody likes men.
Do you have the?
I do comedy.
Wait, you're a stand-up shark?
yes.
I love it. You're my bouncer, but you're also a stand-up comedian. I love it.
Yeah, he could throw jokes and hands.
So
Oh, what's your first joke?
Knock knock.
I already told it. Let me
Well,
get
what
it.
was it?
I have less. Hold on.
Okay, cool.
Wait, was that you actually performing as your character earlier?
Sure.
No, that is
Oh.
misunderstanding.
I was saying,
Hey,
like,
we'll go with it.
oh.
Look, I'll just tell jokes throughout the night.
No.
Is there an artificer on board anywhere?
I'd say with all of this, you haven't really met an artificer.
Okay.
At least not here on the ship. However, based on your former knowledge of even the capital
Nom nom.
and Lucida, there's not very many artificers,
Maybe close to milk.
if any. The only one that you've known that could even like come up with like different items would be Yarlin, or
okay.
would be your compatriot that you met in Keeland, which would be Rebo.
He's in Lucida. And that
No, Yarlin's in Lucida.
Yeah.
Rebo is in Keeland.
Yarlin is everywhere, I thought.
He can plane shift, yes, but his shop is in Lucida.
And that was which place?
So Lucida is the southern city that you went to.
The pirate city.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's on the mainland.
yeah. It's on the mainland.
And we're on our way to
It's
Winter.
about a day's journey
Yeah.
south of Windburn.
Okay, we may stop there for cool stuff.
The scale of the island does not match to the sea.
No, it does not. No, the map is not mathematically accurate.
That's fine.
Why?
So
Do our rolls mean anything?
yes, because that's what I was about to ask. So 9.
16.
Okay.
24.
12.
I'm gonna give you advantage, Caleb, because you
Yeah.
were helping because you and the cook were working together.
Okay, it's still 12.
It's 14.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So that's fine.
Being
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the patrons are pretty well adjusted. They're pretty happy. They were a little shaken up, especially since after their first week at sea there was a mutiny, and then after a few more days, then the ship was attacked by pirates.
No.
So they've had a very interesting cruise. It's been a lot of ups, and there's not been a lot of downs. So they're excited.
But I can
I can
promise
imagine
you,
this situation.
it's not like any
Like
other
you were on a
cruise you've
cruise,
ever been
and all
on.
of a sudden
Oh
the
no, we
staff
can
on
definitely
strike,
say that.
and
We've never had anything
and
like
they're
this before.
frantic.
It was all a show.
And all of a sudden- Give it up.
Man, I knew technology was getting advanced, but the sound and the effects of the sinking ship and the blood seemed very real.
All actors.
All
actors.
I must ask, how did you pay the gnolls?
It is all but.
they accept meat, of course.
Yeah, it's the
Don't
blood.
forget the tip.
The
To
tip.
go towards the next.
It is now 30%.
All right. So after the 3 weeks journey, both ships eventually do make it to the north side of Windburn, which is where the port is. The Grand Shanty is welcomed with open arms. However, as the Seagulls Reach comes into port, you can definitely see a commotion happening on the dock as it is getting ready to make berth.
I'm going to be completely oblivious to that.
Draxus is on the ship.
I start panicking.
We should have sold the ship.
What?
What ship?
No.
The smaller one?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
It is our ship.
I'm gonna quickly put my hood up and change the color of my clothing.
Furbolg looks like a happy puppy on this new island.
A happy tall puppy.
Are you saying they
I
got
love
a
that.
whole pier? A dock even?
Yes.
This is the place that wants us.
Do I
So
know anything
thrilling.
about this place?
So it's fairly
Ow.
common knowledge. So Windburn is essentially the capital city of the continent. For the region of humans, elves, dwarves of Xanaris.
So I've definitely been here before.
Yeah, most people have been here before. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's a fairly common port city.
Do I have a cloak? I don't need it.
What kind of
I have
exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats.
It's amazing, Mr. Shark. Simply stunning.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna change into a blue attire instead of my purple.
I'm not going to change at all. Hopefully nobody recognizes me.
You're fine.
You're not wanted.
Shark.
But you don't know my fast.
Just true.
They didn't change my poster.
I'm not
Ma.
wanted.
You're not wanted anymore.
I don't know. Get it? Because I won.
So we can go shopping.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
You got money.
I am. I
Yeah,
have a
Imagine I
cloak.
don't know
My
how much
hair is
money
up
Kellogg
in a
has.
bun. I changed the
You're
color of my
Oh
clothes.
wait, okay.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know how much I want. I got 44 gold.
So as the
I might have joked you.
so as the Grand
Let's
Shanty
just say where I'm
begins
from.
to
I'm
pull into
spending
dock,
change on me.
and ropes are thrown off and tied off, and
He came from the capital.
gangplanks are lowered.
Heave-ho.
Many of the passengers that bought passage on here
Yeah.
are getting to disembark. Many of the crew are rapidly working, and as some of you have even started to notice that there's even as soon as people saw the sails come in, they've started to make a line for anybody and everybody that wants to come onto the ship
Yes.
while it is docked. Because even while it is ported, the Grand Shanty can still act as a functioning tavern for patrons while it's docked at the dock.
Indeed.
So-
Will all my staff members be fine with handling that?
Oh yeah,
stuff?
they're completely used to doing
Okay,
this.
cool.
And Commander Artimesia does not really leave the ship unless she's absolutely need to, so she can handle the day-to-day
All right.
things of the tavern.
Who's gathering my
Does
supplies
this mean I'm broke?
on the ship? Is
That
my-
means you got 10 gold.
A lot.
Do I have
Imagine a
What are you
gold is a
wanting to
dollar.
buy? I forget your name. What is your name?
Bruce.
Bruce. What were you wanting to buy off this island?
fish? All
It's
the
free in the
fish.
No,
water.
I doubt that I got any money with
I don't
the
know what I can
gold per painting. With the 9 I scored.
We'll say out of the 9. With the 9 successful paintings, you got about 2 gold out of it. 2
Like-
people decide to buy their
Out of
paintings.
9 successful paintings,
Yes.
only 2 people paid for the commission.
Yes.
People don't get it, honey.
You got 2 gold out of it.
Wait, we rolled for performance to get paid?
No.
I said I'm allowing people to pay me for money for
Oh.
painting.
I was about to be
I
like,
painted 9. 2 people paid for it.
it's okay. Save the others for later.
I feel like they kind of like, we're gonna keep this, but we're not gonna pay you. It's like the mistake of
Basically,
finishing the painting
you
before
got
getting paid.
you got 2 golden tips.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, nah. Like we paid for the cruise. You're a crew member.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not a crew member.
Oh,
Did I get any money
For singing,
for telling jokes?
you got tipped 1 gold.
Did
I want to get paid to do
Did I get
something.
anything out of the 24?
Yeah, you got 9. You got
No,
tipped
I
9
had
pieces of gold.
Currency.
Sweet.
We're gonna get paid.
No,
What did I even do with the 14?
I don't know. You just rolled. You didn't tell me what you were doing. I know what
you
he's
were
doing.
doing something.
Oh, I was
I
singing.
didn't
I was
deserve to
yodeling.
Oh yeah, you were doing it.
You good?
I'm guessing you were with her.
Yeah.
You got 9 too. You got 18 altogether. You decided to split it half and
My
half.
desserts were complimentary.
Yep.
Yep.
Tell us
I
what-
don't know. I'm
They-
using website, so
So
I'm also picking
on the
up
app,
now.
Zach, when you go
I got 53
So,
gold now.
when you go to the character, Zach, so you have to
No,
go
no.
to. Come on, hold
Do I
it.
have to view it on the website?
So no, when you go to my inventory, so go to the inventory tab, then click on the currency, and then it lets you add or remove gold. You have to click on total currency,
Can I bring this down?
and then you can add and remove at the bottom.
Thanks.
oh no, I got that one wrong.
I was just like, who?
Did you figure it
which
out?
one?
I see my currency
So on the inventory,
inventory.
I have a feeling I was making a thousand one soon.
So-
Was it the
So,
sugar that went
Zach,
for you?
you should be on the screen. You click on my
Maybe you
inventory
don't
or
laugh
gold.
when we're
Or
farting.
my,
It doesn't look
Shark,
like that.
And it'll smell bad. And poopy smells bad. I do
so
not
click
like
on the
smell.
gold pieces. Click on the blue.
Click on the blue.
The blue.
The blue wording above it.
Blue. The blue.
The blue.
Huh.
Gray.
The
Blue.
blue. The blue.
Why does yours not do that?
It says unencumbered.
Oh,
What that mean?
Does this need to be
maybe your app needs to be updated
I can't update it because it's an
because
old
it's an
iPad.
iPad. Yeah.
Well, that sucks. doesn't
You
it?
can try the website.
Yeah, it's, dang it.
Okay, just a
Or
second.
you
No,
can
I mean
use
the
a
character will still
calculator.
exist.
Okay, just a second. Zach, how much did I say?
Like a sea
One
serpent.
gold.
1? Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I can do it from
Just
I
like
will return. I gotta
Okay.
very hastily make it to the bathroom if I can get out.
Can you get out? Do you need assistance?
You stuck forever.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm just hurting.
Meander your way. Take your time,
Table.
but hurry up.
Yep.
Just these guys.
Take your time, but hurry up, you said.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Okay,
We're
so
timing.
it should update. It should
That's
update
my
in a minute.
parents. Every time. Every
All right, so. Alrighty. So as all this is happening, gang pigs are lowered. However, you do see that the city guard has started to attach itself to the dock where the Seagulls Reach is docking. And as ropes are tied off, you see about 10 city guards board the ship. And in classic Draxios style, you see Draxios dive off the side of the boat and dive deep into the ocean.
Jack Sparrow.
Makes sense.
I was playing Sea of Thieves. The Jack Sparrow missions.
Am I on the dock yet?
I would assume, yes, that the
Okay.
majority of you have.
Shame.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I want to greet the Navy.
So just for.
Huh? What?
Oh, yes. The dock.
We'll just play with the dock at the moment.
Yeah. Nice. This one.
A little bit.
Why did the dragon spare the medieval knight?
Here, if you want to back that one up, actually, a
Because he
little
did
bit.
not want to eat canned food for dinner.
Nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Is that how you? Is that how he laughs?
Yeah.
Bravo! Totally good.
And then wherever you want to.
Good show.
Well, either that or off to the side. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Billy.
So several guards
Oh, my
Have-
stomach hurts.
have boarded the Seagulls Reach and are slowly looking around for wanted people because they've seen the colors before and they know that Captain Hawks is the one that, Captain Cien and Tomlin were from the crew of the ship, and so they were basically boarding to make sure that everything was still fine. However, the majority of you who have wanted posters, besides Draxios, are on the other ship.
And there's like 10 Navy guards here, just in this ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're on the ship, but yeah.
Oh, on the
Yeah,
ship.
no, they boarded the ship,
Okay.
and they're starting to look around.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on. Men, what are you doing with my ship?
Are you wearing your hat?
Yes.
Who do you
Are
look like
you-
again?
Yes. A chef.
You just look like... Yeah, I know that, but what are you still... Do you look like Gohan
Oh, I
at
look
the
like
moment?
me, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they immediately turn and they look at you and go like, "We are looking for criminals. We've seen these colors before, and we know that this ship once belonged to a great and revered pirate known as Cien, and we are here to make sure that nothing funny is happening. We also know that he was harboring criminals of the state, and we are here to arrest anyone that may have broken the laws of this land."
You see, my fine fellow, the key word there is was. I have caused a mutiny, and I have taken over the ship.
Did you? Wait, I'm not there, am I?
I mean, you can be wherever you want. Most
Yeah.
people are still on the ship, I'm assuming.
Did you leave the ship, Cullen?
Everything is now above board here. I can
I'll be
promise you that.
tagging along with you in the meantime.
We're leaving
Because-
now.
As
Yeah.
you know,
Let's go.
the criminal has been left out, and rightfully so.
What? What happened?
We look like, I mean,
We look like normal people.
you're young enough, I look rich enough that we're just regular.
The captain of the guard kind of looks at you and goes like,
I'm gonna be uninterested in him and like
"You
follow
seem
behind you guys at a small
Oh,
distance.
that's true.
Oh yeah.
all right." Yeah, Draxios is in the water somewhere.
Just distant. Yeah, no go.
And Dimovin's just kind of standing there, like he knows he's not in trouble, but
Yeah.
because he has a curious past, he's just like,
Wait, what's going on?
We turn to stowaway status.
Yeah.
Huh?
he's like, "I am uneventful. Don't pay attention to me." And
You're
so
getting right.
the guards,
I have a disguise on.
There you go.
so the guards
I'm a
look
shark.
at you one more time and go like, "All right,
I'm a shock motherfucker.
make sure you pay your dock fee and make sure there's no funny business in the city."
Not an issue.
Funny business. What's that?
And as they step off, you see a portly young man come running down the dock. He's carrying a very large bound book of letter, and there seems to be papers just all jagged out of it. He runs up to you and kind of like rubs his glasses up his face. He's like, "Yes, if you would please sign my book, and then you'll owe me 25 gold per day for docking fees."
Not an issue, you nerd.
"Oh, that's just not kind, sir."
Signs.
Yes. I sign it, Chef, Admiral, Captain, Gohan.
The whole.
Yes,
the
the whole
whole page.
Takes 2-3 lines.
Fine. Is that your ship as well?
Indeed. That's why I'm called Admiral.
You're lucky you have a contract with the capital. And he's like,
Here is
"Again, 25 gold per day. It stays docked."
not an issue.
He walks away.
Please.
I don't even have half that.
What even? Alright.
He lost a lot of it at sea.
Wait, so the guards didn't recognize us.
Nope.
What about
I was
Evan?
totally expecting that, because
They rolled an 8.
oh, that's
Oh,
I
they're
totally thought they would
tired.
recognize us via like the wanted posters, and I'd be like, I've never seen this in my life.
No, they rolled an 8.
That's great.
No,
and then
they
if
rolled
that
an
didn't
8
work, do you know
on
how
all of
funny it
us.
would have been if I had just like told Dimoven and the rest of our pirate crew to like just break out in like a Disney type song like "We're not pirates." Fine for those.
So, at the moment, so the Grand Shanty is starting to become busy with patrons,
Yep.
and the and everything seems to be fine right now with.
on a Friday night.
I'm gonna
Playing
walk. I'm
D&D.
gonna,
Playing D&D. What do you
All right,
use
who's
your life
collecting
right now?
resources for this?
Pull off.
Do I just have like a regular?
Yeah,
Get
again,
some
Commander Artemisa can get stuff
Okay.
About,
for supplies.
you said it
Okay.
behaves like a tavern.
Yep.
Per night, how much gold does it require? Does it,
It all depends on like what people order for food and
is it
drink.
like 80 to 100 gold per night?
Based on the prices for the menu, yeah, that's
Okay. Enough to pay 2 ships per night.
roughly,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the Grand Shanty gets to dock for free because they pay a tithe to the capital already, so their dock fees are already taken care of.
I just realized I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I don't have to work tomorrow morning.
Because they have a contract with the
Crack
capital.
dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go walk with Bruce.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
Oh.
Which one are you?
Little
You
John.
this lady?
Yeah. That took me a second. I'm gonna say Jay-Z.
No, not Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the lyrical.
Lyrical genius.
So, I planned it out. We're first going to go to the Royal Gardens, followed by the bookstore, followed by the great, it's a very fantastic vegan cafe I heard of. Just listening all to the people on the dock.
Bro,
And then I really want to stay, just spend a night at I'm trying things up
You
on
see-
the fly.
What is it?
That sounds
That's on the fly?
wonderful, but,
That sounds fucking awesome!
It's
I
not
wanna do
wonderful, but
Boring.
yeah, no.
Then get
We're in the capital.
Yes.
Capital.
Do,
He got too excited. Capital.
do anything you'd like.
Don't.
So we're gonna, yeah,
Yeah.
Royal Gardens first. They close at 6.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
What's in the gardens to see? They're just flowers.
Beautiful flowers.
Boring.
Get
boring.
the.
What do you want to go with? What shops?
Who wants to go swimming?
I don't have money. This thing.
Why do you think I'm standing next to you? What shop?
You're like, did I ask bitch?
I don't know. What do I need as a shark?
As a
What is your personality?
Bruce talking out loud.
I was
What
thinking of
does
doing
a
some
shark
like street
fundamentally
performances.
need?
I was thinking of doing
As a
some, like,
man,
street
what is my
performances.
needs?
As a male,
You want to
What
do a
government
shop?
system
Street
does the
performance.
As
capital
both
allow?
man and shark.
Okay, we
What government system does the
Can I live
capital
these
allow?
2 lives at once?
It's a form of.
I'm doing it.
Oh gosh,
You don't
I
want
have
to
it.
go to the potion shop. You don't want to go to
There's
the
a
armor
potion
shop.
shop?
There's potions. There's
everything
artificers.
here.
wherever you want to go, I'm following you.
I'll
Armor
go.
goes.
I'll go to the best meat place in town. That's where I'll
Not following him.
go. What?
Yeah.
Meat is disgusting.
You're disgusting.
I do agree.
He's
That meat is disgusting.
he's vegan.
I am.
I know. I remember.
There are
Gross.
2 vegans.
Since when were you vegan?
Is that why you like flowers so much?
Since the person who made
Flowers are just
dinosaurs.
beautiful.
Why are you
Kinda-
bullying all of a sudden? No!
What?
Keep your mouth shut.
So where I'm
Go
from,
on anyway.
where I'm from, what's really neat about flowers is that some of them are, magical, and they like even pixie homes are in them. And then,
Do they
Yeah.
taste good?
Pixies!
It's just-
That was a legit response. You're like, shut
So the city
Can
runs on a semi-elected official.
Nice.
Basically, there's a city council of elected officials as well with
Are we on our way to the
with a
garden?
mayor. And which
What are we
you've
talking
which
about?
you've encountered the mayor before. He was during the festival at the beginning of the year.
He's gonna recognize you.
You all saw him stand on the platform and basically tell everybody to lift their lanterns into the sky.
Yeah, remember when the fireworks went off? My
Yeah,
grandma
you
was like,
Yeah. The Festival of Light, and the mayor's
Yeah, the
name
day it
is
went away.
Aiden Gardner.
Okay.
Yeah, human male.
a human
Yeah.
male.
Yeah. Aiden Gardner. Oh, sorry, half elf male. My bad. Half
Oh.
elf male. Yeah.
My
I was
God.
like, I had that
You
correctly.
know how to pull up the likes on Instagram? Like pull up your likes on Instagram?
Here.
Yeah, I do. It'd be under the heart.
Ah. Well, that's activity.
It's also likes. It'll be at the very top.
That's follow request.
It should be likes as well. That's where it is for me.
So are we splitting up here?
No, I'll find it. Don't worry.
Are we all going to the gardens?
My grandma's all excited
I'm
for the
following
barbecue
to the
for Monday.
gardens.
Well, I guess I will go to the gardens as well.
My
But
grandma,
before,
she has a garden, and she plucked out some of her potatoes for potato salad from scratch. She's so excited. I'm sorry, what?
before we leave, what was the favorite pastime of peasants from what was the favorite pastime of peasants?
Not a clue.
They absolutely love to go surfing.
I get that.
Huh.
Because I'm rich.
Alright,
I don't understand rich people jokes. Over here like this.
So you don't want to go to any shops? You just want to perform in the streets?
now
wanna throw it back?
I'll follow the
I'm
gardens.
A like
If it's boring,
bookstore.
we'll leave.
He wants to go
Okay.
to the bookstore.
I probably wouldn't mind going in.
We're going to the bookstore.
Sick.
Let's go.
Yes.
We're going to the bookstore first.
Excellent. Yes.
No, we're going to the bookstore. You go wherever the fuck you want.
I like
All right. So as you all pass the dock and you pass the little dockmaster's hut, again you see the same portly young gentleman just kind of sitting at a desk scribbling in his books. However, as you walk by, you do see a bulletin board with wanted posters on them, and some of you recognize your faces on the wanted posters.
Huh, never seen that before.
And you see that each of your bounties has risen to has risen to 5,000 gold apiece.
I could make some. I'm not gonna say that.
We can do better.
I look at mine and I'm like, damn, if
I'm
I
just
find
gonna
my old me,
pretend
I
I
can make
did
money.
Oh yeah, they'll never recognize.
My face ain't up there, right?
No, your face is not up there.
Mine's up there.
So,
But essentially, as you're walking by, you see a portrait of Ser Evin, of Gohan, Laura, Draxios, a person who looks like Thulna, but is much older than she currently looks. And then you see a portrait of a Aarakocra cardinal standing there as well. You're not really sure, and it says Fluke at the bottom of it, but you're not 100% sure who that is.
Oh, that's our dead crewmate.
Yeah, don't mind.
Do you just tell me that as I
Yep.
look at the posters?
Dang it, they got my name wrong.
and I'm like, dang it, I'm not making money.
We're only wanted because we ran away from the guards thinking that because they were being accused of kidnapping me. I went willingly, but the lady that was my captor, because I was a slave, accuses them of kidnapping. That is why we're wanted, because we also ran away from the guards last time we were here.
Indeed. And we'll probably be wanted even more for murdering. In the
Who?
future.
In the future. For now.
Alright, no comment.
Well,
Don't worry, we're good pirates.
For now.
Good pirates.
Yes.
As long as you're not the bad pirates.
Indeed. Cheers to that.
Alright, so you guys are heading to the bookstore.
We are.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy them out. We're just going to have a library in the Grand Shanty.
Why are you...
Please don't buy them out.
I'm going to buy them out.
It's better to get armor and stuff.
No.
Alright,
we're
so
also a cruise.
no.
Yeah,
Dang
we're a
it.
cruise.
I had
I'm
one.
gonna buy the best comedy book they got there.
If we buy too much
Full of
armor, the
jokes.
staff is just going to, wear it all and then kill us.
Jordan.
In our sleep.
Alright, so as you come on. Where was it? I had one. Come back.
While you're thinking, what was the name of musical chairs when kings and queens play?
What's that, Mr. Sharkman?
Game
I
of
think they're-
Thrones.
Put it back.
Oh.
I think they're gonna come by and ask for it
Mine's pretty good.
tonight.
Did I mess you up?
No, I got it right.
Don't
Shame.
put
I
it in
can't.
the back.
I can't park that giant thing out here.
Your rental,
Yeah.
your big hog of a rental.
Yes.
That thing's big.
What do you mean you can't park it?
I don't. Okay. I pulled up. I'm not risking hitting either the fence or the truck.
Okay.
So it's
So you're
Carry
Okay,
it.
but there was space in between Olivia's car and
right. I didn't park there.
And then Caleb
Huh?
got there.
I said right, and I did not park there.
why? Because there's
Because.
space there to park.
Okay.
So you just pulled straight up into the driveway?
Yes.
So now nobody can park there or turn around. And you're going to have to back into the main road.
Sure. Look, I got off work and I was low.
Alright.
Hey,
Okay.
have a. Oh, now you got two.
Okay.
Alright.
That should be enough for him.
Back to where we were. Okay.
Thank you.
So you make your way and again
Fly.
past the dockmaster, and you make it as you enter into the capital city of Windburn. Those of you who have been here before, you do remember the city is quite large. But coming from the north side of the city, you actually are able to see the keep high on the
We're in Winnebago.
on the cliff side that you are not able that you generally were seeing from the south side of the city. But as you come in from the north part, as you're walking through, you do find a series of small like shops and a marketplace, as well as just kind of little odds and ends and things that you can visit,
Don't be
shop
throwing it
at,
back
and
here,
interact
Evan.
with.
We don't need you in jail, because you're going to be put in jail for not just that.
Could be fun.
When you do you, but no.
Ser Evin, we've gone up. We are worth 5,000 gold now.
What?
Yes.
How much were we worth? 500?
100.
Kellogg is looking
were-
quite giddily at the signs. It's like, bookstore, where's the bookstore?
You eventually do find a store,
A store.
a bookstore.
Bards?
Ye
nobles.
I like it. Bards and bookstore. I like it. So,
That's what say bards and nobles.
Yeah.
Yes.
bards and nobles.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bards and nobles. I like it. Bards and nobles.
And last I was like,
All
why
right.
did you just...
I
Those are the only
misread-
people that can afford books.
Bards and nobles. So yeah. So as you walk in, you
See, that's how
just
you make a joke.
Take nope.
as you walk in, the smell of finely pressed paper and fresh ink, just engulfs your nostrils.
Not gonna lie, that smell actually snaps, like slaps.
Bards and nobles smells
Snaps.
good.
And
It does.
Bards and nobles smell
Bards
good.
and nobles. And freshly
Bards smell
tanned
good.
leather. As you look around the shop, there you see books, maps, as well as there seems to also be even a section for writing supplies, so ink and quills and parchment and different things to. As you enter the store, though, you see a muscular human man. He is 68 years old, and as he walks up to you, he looks at you and goes, it's very nice to see young people enjoy literature. I have not seen a young person enter my store in quite a long time.
But if I was still old, he would have been like, get out.
How old is he?
He is 68.
But you said he's big.
Dying age.
He is muscular in appearance, yes. He is a strong old man.
Good to see.
Kind
It
of
looks like
awkwardly, he's like,
Ranger.
just like looking at the classics. It's like, just I guess I don't share with the man. Just like, I remember when that book was released. I'm not that old, but not 6.
I forget. Some of you age differently than us humans do.
I'm human.
I do not mean to insult. I'm sure that-
No. As he
You were-
reaches into his pocket and pulls out a cracker and eats it.
I'm sure they know great of wisdom.
You see, she's actually really old. She just magically turned.
You're old.
How did you do that?
I ate fairy mushrooms.
I'm young.
Do you have more?
I have one more.
No, my wife would kill me.
I will give you this mushroom for...
Again, another cracker.
No, I'll give you one free mushroom for one free book for him.
You see, dear sir, I think your wife would actually enjoy it.
Bringing you back to the younger days.
I looked at the wrong time.
Oh, Penelope would be very upset with me if I came home. You see, We got married at such a young age,
It'd be like that.
and it was impressive that we've survived so long together. And, you know, we have the same birthday, and if I came home and I was younger and she was older, I'm sure she would put me right out. And the kids would find it very weird that their father would come home half his age. But
Come on.
I think it's a
I
big
love how
enough
he's not
money.
even questioning it. He's just like, yeah, he accepts it. This is real.
He's great at wisdom, like
Yes.
I said.
Wait, how-
I thought you were making a joke that the bookstore owner's wife is Penelope.
no, that's literally
No,
her name.
when you said does this accentuate the pen? Penelope.
Okay. Yes.
But
Like,
wait, how
yeah,
big
like,
was the mushroom?
As
I
in
got?
the writing utensil, as in
Yeah.
the pen.
It's again. They're about,
Portobello size.
yeah, they're about yeah.
Baby portobello
I
size.
didn't have for you and for your wife.
I think he's
5 years younger, 10
Are
years
there
younger.
any weird side effects?
Yes.
You'll lose your mind a little.
Can we
So
look at my
stay
jokes?
inside and stay in bed.
Well, the mind is already gone.
It's true.
Just try. Just try. One
Be-
last one.
before my
Persuasion
friend
check.
so before my friend drugs you, I'm
Don't say it like that! Don't say it like that!
they're a pastime where I'm from.
No, what?
A pastime. You know, tea parties, you go to
Does
tea
it
parties.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Past.
If
You know,
somebody has
enjoying
mushrooms,
kids,
that's that's
getting
cool.
younger. Happens a
Uh,
lot.
but I'm curious if you have one certain book. I've been collecting these, and I've been missing the first edition, the recent studies of Goblin Grammar, Volume 1.
So he's just 23, by the way.
There's like 6 volumes. I have 2 through 6. I'm missing the first edition.
Look at that. Look at that. He's doubling up on the crackers.
Index. Goblin prefixes.
He's not persuaded.
It's truly fascinating. If you read it, I'm not fluent in Goblin at all, but,
Not yet.
but they have, you know,
Are you wanting to trade the mushrooms for the book?
I was gonna pay, but
How many goblins does it take to paint a house?
How?
usually about 6.
It depends on how hard you throw
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
True.
usually about 6.
I was gonna say depends on how big the house is, but
How much would the book be?
it's the literal answer.
Well, I first have to see if I have the book.
Well, let's
So let's go. Turns around.
I slowly
Stars
follow
are
behind
shining.
him. He's
You
going
did-
at
you
1 mile per hour.
No, imagine him just like dead sprinting. The sun is going.
So it doesn't take too long to find the section with grammar and languages, as he kind of like
What book do you
What?
want, Bruce?
looks over all of them and goes, let's see, I have goblin. Now, I must ask, do you want this book in common or goblin?
I suppose not goblin. Common. My,
Can I have a mixture of both? Goblin-
Very important. Okay.
getting crackers on the
The shop is littered with crumbs.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I have 2 copies of the first volume. One is a mixture of goblin and dwarvish, and the other
Wrong author.
is goblin and elvish.
Doesn't have the first volume. Okay. I'll take the elvish one.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's elves on the ship.
Would you like this gift wrapped?
Say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What
would
book
see
are you
what it
looking
looks
for, Bruce?
Why are you eating so many crackers?
When it's a kid, Rabbi just load.
He gets back to the counter and he puts the book to the side and he gets out a piece of parchment paper and starts laying it flat. He takes the book, he puts it in the center, folds the bottom,
Takes a big chomp
folds
on
the
the
top,
cracker.
rolls the sides, closes it, then gets a piece of twine and pulls it underneath and ties it into a bow, grabs another piece of twine vertically and does the same thing, making a cross pattern with the twine, and he slides it across the desk at you and goes, the book will cost you 5 gold pieces,
Oh, that's it.
or unless you have something of value to trade.
I take out.
What?
I take out 5 gold pieces and.
I give you back your 5 gold pieces.
No, just.
I want to buy it for you. Shut
No.
your mouth. No, you're ruining my plan. Take my 5 gold pieces.
He takes 10. Good sir, how much is this thing right here? This bad boy.
Chair.
My chair?
No, the press.
Oh.
The book press.
Oh,
The way he prints books here?
That's what we smelled when we first walked in.
These fresh books?
Yeah.
Or just
No.
books?
books in general. Just
Oh,
the
sad.
smell of ink and dust.
That day I wanted book press.
No, there's no press.
I wanted a 2-ton, 3-ton book press.
do.
So
on my
he
ship.
sells writing supplies.
Not good enough.
So you can buy the parchment and the ink and the binding if you need to. Yeah.
To a machine that would press books, but not the machine.
Not the
itself.
machine itself.
Yes.
You must buy it gear for gear, lever for lever, key for key.
That's fine.
Bruce.
I'm giving you a chair with it back.
Okay.
Bruce.
Is this
I
What?
give the old man the mushroom.
Just know he's Mr. Sharp.
For the viewers out there,
What book do you want?
I looked
I
over
don't,
to
I
my
don't
right.
need.
It's all that
Don't need a
Zach's
You don't need a joke book?
thinks is scaly mommy.
Scary mommy.
Scary, yes.
Okay.
He's the snake.
Scaly mommy.
You don't want a joke book?
Why do wizards like fireballs so much?
I don't know why.
Because it's a well-rounded spell. Why do y'all laugh like that? I'll take a joke book. Yes. How much is a book of jokes? Do you have any?
Oh, I like
Book of jokes or joke book?
Book of jokes.
The book of
comedian. I like your kind. You make me happy. As he scurries off. He comes back a couple minutes later and goes, I have multiple books for you to choose from. And he drops like 5 tomes onto
I just
the
I
desk.
just put on
And
my
he
shoes
turns
on
them
backwards
towards
by
you
accident.
and he goes, I have different languages of joke books. I have one in Dwarvish.
Ow.
I have one in Elvish. I have an ancient joke book written in Primordial.
Do you have any that can read?
I even have one in Aaron, if you would like.
I don't know what that is.
You have to rent it for triple the price.
And finally, I have one in common.
I'll take the one in common.
I figured you might, but I like to tell joke too.
Oh my gosh.
I don't laugh.
I like crackers. Sorry.
Okay.
See, cranberries.
You don't get figure like me without eating every day.
Very true.
They're protein crackers.
I want a lot of crackers on my ship.
Now, alright, so for the joke book, it'll cost you 2 gold.
I give him the 2 gold.
I'll take it and buy it.
I'm buying it for you.
Yeah.
Would you like it gift wrap?
Aw.
No.
Okay.
I'd like to purchase 2 books.
Okay.
I need a cookbook
Okay.
and I need a Management 101 book.
Ah, A scholar, I see.
Yes, indeed.
Talk about
Really?
grammar.
What do you-
How do you get a D&D? This is
Scott.
not me. How do you get a D&D player to
Did
go
you
out
really just say
So
that?
he goes under and
Ask them for
he
a
basically
D&D.
pulls out this very large tome, and it looks like it's a book of roughly 1,000 pages, and he puts it on the desk and
Doesn't
goes,
matter what.
"If you're planning on
That was
attending
good.
college, I would definitely enroll soon. I hear rolling for
What's
the
a beholder's
winter
favorite
classes
food?
will be sighting soon."
I would,
Ice
but I
cream.
recently took over 2 ships, so that may
Ah,
not work.
so a self-learned businessman. I appreciate you.
Indeed.
Alright, so this management book for Management 101 will cost you 675 gold pieces.
Why does it cost that? Why does
It's a
it
college
It's a
book.
textbook.
You are
What
so
benefits does
wrong.
it give me?
Oh, you will learn everything from Marketing 101 to economics.
101.
What does...
You're so
Okay.
wrong, bro.
GM, what would Gohan gain out of reading this book? Specifically.
More
Does it
useless
give me-
knowledge.
No, does it like do any sort of...
Like, it will help you
Special.
start to understand, like, commerce and different things like that, and being able to, like, maybe if you're wanting to start a small business, this would be the book
It's
that
going to
you
help
would
you
probably-
understand that having 2 ships and 2 crews is not efficient if you're not actively pirating.
Aha, okay.
So you need a book about pirating.
Are you still interested in the cookbook?
No, I'm going to look for some equipment with that much.
Okay, I have a
do
very
have-
nice cookbook.
Oh, how much is
the
it?
cookbook?
Well, which cookbook do you want?
One that's in common. Start with that.
Please.
One full of delicacies and
What?
rare foods.
Ah, interesting.
The bougie book.
Okay, he goes to the back, and he comes out with 3 books.
And it says Hell's Kitchen on it.
They're all written in common. And he goes, "This one comes from the great people of Oseen.
Oh, see?
Yes, the underwater cities.
That's cool. Very
Uh,
fishy book.
This you will find, yes, you will find many great...
How to make sushi, fried sushi,
This
raw
is
sushi.
this book comes from
Sushi on
deep
bread.
underwater where the
Sushi on
merfolk
rice.
people live.
Sushi on seaweed.
That
Yes.
does sound great.
Has a lot of great seaworthy
It's okay, love.
recipes.
I see.
Sushi.
Oh my
It's all good. What's so
Oh,
rare
sorry,
about
not
this?
Xanath.
What?
Xanath is the
Like
Aarakocra.
water?
Sorry, this
Oh,
is
it's
also...
because
So,
this-
I want to just correct something so that, because I told Zach wrong, this is not Xanareth. That's where the Aarakocra live. That's far north. This is Asturia.
It's just it's the
It's
proprietor.
We're going back. Okay.
Never
So-
raise your hand to a halfling. It lays your point
The
person
other one
protected.
I have is a...
that's what
Yes.
I don't know how I acquired this book, but it is a book of Nolish recipes.
Interesting.
Don't know. It's a lot of rotting flesh. It's really weird.
I don't think my Patreons would care.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
How much is the ocean rate?
that you were talking about?
Okay.
The 2 seafood
It has
ones.
no value
There's only
besides
one seafood
intellectual
one.
Yeah, one
collecting
seafood.
value.
The other
However,
one is... I
It's the
don't
wrong
know.
book,
I can't
so
read
I have
it,
to find a
but
new
it's
bookstore.
fancy.
Cool.
At least it looks fancy.
Big city.
So,
I don't know.
Surely there's more than one.
can I see it?
Surely.
Sure.
We will
What does it
keep
look like?
looking.
It's a
You
red
said that the garden closed at
leather
6,
bound
so we're
cookbook
trying to be
with
there.
gold inlay. The picture of it has the only reason why he even considered it to being a cookbook, having 2 chef knives, gold inlaid crossed onto the leather bound book. When you open it up, it looks like a series of recipes. However, what languages do you speak?
Just common and pirate code. With
Cool.
my-
You have no idea what language this book is, and he does not even know what language
I
this
am
book
absolutely taking this book.
Do you
Is
want
it
this one or the
Elvish,
other one?
Giant, or Fae?
No, it's gonna be.
Like heavenly. The
No,
language of
it
the
might be a
gods.
language Draxio speaks.
Oh wait, if it's ocean, yeah.
Aquan? Did I say that right?
Aquan?
Yeah. That's what I speak.
It's not Aquan.
Alright, how much is this book?
Because of the binding, I would say 15 gold.
I'm not
I
giving
will
you
take it.
money.
For what?
The other
Shaking your
seafood book.
Yes.
I'd like to purchase it.
Okay.
Seafood.
Be 10 for that
I'll
one.
tell you a joke.
Okay.
I will treasure this book I cannot
I
read.
feel like I'm gonna get told either way.
That's a fee of 5 gold.
I'm gonna give him the 10 gold, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna give Gohan the cookbook.
Thank you.
A human, a half-orc, and an elf walked into a bar.
Now you have 2 new books.
The dwarf walks under it.
Ha 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 ha.
I didn't.
I like it. It's a good joke. Because
It is
dwarves are
indeed.
short.
Just imitating him.
Bloody good.
Is there anything else I can help you with, dears?
I guess the directions to potions?
Potions.
A potion
thirsty.
shop. You'll find.
Apothecary? Yeah.
You'll find something around the corner, I believe.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come back anytime to bards and nobles.
How much is like an empty book worth?
Just a journal?
Just a journal.
Yes.
A single gold.
Okay, I'll pick that up.
Okay. That's it.
Now we're looking for a potion shop.
What is your malfunction, ma'am? What are you doing? What are you guys doing?
Gesundheit.
Smelling like a
You
little
said
man over
red
there.
velvet?
Huh?
You said it was like red velvet?
A red leather bound.
Back.
Red
Yeah.
leather.
Maybe.
Bound, yep, with a gold inlay and with 2 chef knives crossed onto the front.
It looks just like the same.
And then
In
I
fact,
have
it
a
is the
seafood
same.
book.
What are you talking about?
Yep, from Osine.
Oh, scenes.
So Osine. It's a merfolk cookbook.
I-N-E.
Yep, merfolk cookbook.
Okay, and then I have empty book.
An empty journal. Yep.
15.
Empty journal.
Okay, thank you. Oh, you rolled not one.
Sword Eye said you were in that one.
Oh no! There was one.
We need to empty the trash can by the furnace.
Oh yeah.
You can get some mouse traps.
Why you have a mouse? Well, we did have a mouse.
Yeah,
That was a big old mouse. I
Ah!
don't know where it went.
See it since.
This one's big. I thought it was hallucinating. It was the size of my fist.
So,
Big.
You
so
went-
looking for an apothecary. So,
Don't go there, bro. Oh, no.
alright, so Kellogg, as you exit the bookstore, your eyes again just become really, really wide as you just kind of look to the left, to the right, looking for some form of apothecary type shop. And then you eventually do find a small little potion shop with just a small little potion at the bottom. And it literally just says Cynthia's Wonders.
Ow.
And
It
as
must be
you,
wonderful.
and
What?
as you walk
Got
into the
people.
store, just the smell of different types of basically you get like this acidic and oh god,
Like citrus?
yeah, acidic and citrus type smell. And as again as
Smells
you
like
look,
lemons.
yeah, it's just very it smells it smells similar to kind of like a freshly cleaned hospital, but not to that effect because there's still a little bit of dirt and grime from the floor.
So it smells like
So, like, if a McDonald's got sprayed with lemon Lysol.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Ew.
But as you walk in, It's a really small shop. There's a little counter, and behind the counter are just shelves with little bottles and bags filled with multiple different liquids. And sitting behind the counter is a skinny, elderly woman. And as you walk in and you finally get a good look at her, she just has like a plethora of jeweled necklaces. She has like multiple earrings, and she has a ring, if not 2 rings, on every single finger. She just kind of sits there and goes, "Hello, dearies."
Dang it! I thought she would have a Valley Girl accent.
No, sorry.
Is that what you're into?
I heard Cynthia's potion, so it was like it's gotta be a Valley Girl. Like, yes, look at my
Replace it now.
Fine. How can I help you today?
Oh my gosh. Sounds like a tired Valley Girl.
I am very old.
What?
Looking for health potions, minor or regular health potions.
Oh, yes, I do have those in stock.
How much for either of them?
So a regular healing potion will cost you 50 gold pieces. A greater healing will cost you 100. And it is substantially higher the farther you go up.
Do you have anything lesser than
Lesser healing.
I can offer you a peppermint.
Is it free?
Wow.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Just as good as peppermint leaf and not candy.
You just chomp on it without even unwrapping it because you're a shark.
Yummy.
What potion were you looking for?
Yeah.
A healing potion would be
I
nice.
did find the note again.
50
There it
gold.
is.
Are you malfunctioning?
Because I have the old boy. It has the old boy. No. I don't like it. I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're going back to the original place. How can I help you, dearie?
You sound senile.
No, that's what my husband Maximilian says, but I don't listen to that old coot. He's going to die soon.
I love her. I want to be her. I gave her a high five.
Anybody want to buy a husband? I'm selling mine. Don't worry, he'll die in a few years.
How much?
Sorry.
I offer you good discount.
Yeah.
He's 72 years old and lazy!
What's the discount then?
Imagine you could still.
It is lunchtime.
I'll sell him
Starts.
250 gold and he's yours.
Do you have 200?
He's not.
It is lunchtime.
That's a very expensive lunch.
Yeah.
Dude, that's Cracker Barrel.
What's your cheapest healing potion, ma'am?
50 gold.
I will say,
Spades.
you do have gorgeous jewelry.
Thank you.
Can I intimidate her?
No.
To let you know?
No.
I have
She'll
good
sell you too.
intimidation.
You better stop, bro. She sounds very
How much is a
persuasive.
platinum piece worth?
Enemies.
What?
100 gold.
What?
5 is
How much
100 gold.
platinum?
5 is 100 gold.
Platinum is 100.
I'll give her a platinum for 1 healing potion.
One greater healing?
Yeah, that's the
Huh?
equivalent to
That's
1
a greater
greater.
healing.
Yeah, I'll get a greater healing.
That's 4d4. Plus 4.
Thank you. I give it to Bruce.
Do I have to pay you back in the future?
No. I'm
You're so
being
kind.
nice.
Do I add this into my
It's greater healing.
When you take a greater healing potion, do you just toss it in your mouth and chomp on it?
I don't do it yet.
I would not recommend it.
That's like-
yeah, when I do take
The
it.
damage
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
done.
Eat the glass.
I can
itself.
see you doing that. You're a giant shark. You'll be alright.
When you hand me the potion, I tell you a joke in response.
Do you have a potion of invisibility?
What is an orc with 2 brain cells called?
I don't know
I
what.
don't know.
Pregnant.
Andrew.
That's
I added it to your thing, Zach.
Okay.
So it's in your equipment now.
Just thinking, what's the odds that seduction to reduce price?
She seems desperate to get rid of her husband.
That's what I was thinking.
Are you trying to pay her repeats?
No.
So are you trying to persuade her to? So you're trying
Flirt to the point of
trying to
reducing.
haggle?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can give me a.
My intimidation is +9. Why can't I intimidate
Because
her?
you're an old lady. If you kill him by accident, who's going to deal with
And
the
it's
apothecary
all
now?
free!
No!
I got your potion, be quiet.
I must say, ma'am, that you look like as stunning as the spring blossoms growing outside of a store.
Thanks, I'm allergic.
Dies.
Do I need, like, persuasion?
I mean,
Sure.
That's an 18.
Oh, well, thank you. You are a sight for sore eyes.
Thank you. But not as quite as you.
Oh. What do
I'm
you
gonna
want?
go on a different side.
no, what do you want?
I'm just gonna walk out. I don't want to witness
She literally went
it.
What?
Well, I am quite still fascinated in those healing potions. 2, just normal potions for 90.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm always intrigued of making money, and making money is a good thing.
And rest assured, I'll be a regular at the shop.
Yeah, literally.
Right.
Won't.
If you...
Your daily flirtatiousness. Bruh.
I'm gonna go to the side of the shop and try not to throw up.
Do you really bark?
No.
I watch. I'm like, this is intriguing.
Is
Wow.
there anything else that anybody else would like?
She wanted a potion of invisibility.
Yeah, I wanted to see how much it was.
Let's see.
Was there a potion you would like, Gohan?
Void.
Was there a potion you would like?
No. I am spiffy.
Spiffy.
Yes.
Is there a potion that makes me more intimidating?
So you wanted a potion of what?
Invisibility.
Probably the potion of hill giant strength.
I have the potion of giant strength if you just want it. I'm not.
What does it do?
Well,
Getting like
Increase.
max
Yeah.
strength.
Or is beyond max.
Oh yeah.
Does strength increase my...
Strength
Intimidation?
is... No, intimidation is charisma.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't need this thing.
But
I mean, yeah.
you just look stronger, so you
Yeah.
can argue with DM's discretion kind of
Okay.
thing.
So
I'm strong. So
do you
that's
want
plus
to look
20
strong
intimidation.
or be strong? Do you
Or
wanna
sound
Both.
strong.
Take it. Stupid.
I'm rich. There's 2 potions.
And then you just.
I'll add that to your thing in a minute. Well, I didn't tell you
I
what.
should-
No,
I
I
can-
thought I don't remember. No, it's only the hill giant strength, so that's all it's going to give you. It's not going to give you all the big bonus.
Yeah, it's just.
It's the hill giant, so it's the smallest one. So she looks at you and
221 though.
yeah,
You missed it.
for an
You
hour.
missed the whole thing.
Yeah. I sell potions of invisibility. That will be 5,000 gold.
Magic.
At least I know you have it. Thank you very much.
It's just really slow.
You know you can go with the intimidation.
That's all I need. Appreciate it.
Alright,
Nice.
I guess I'm giving Zach a potion of heal giant strength.
Yeah, Thulu was not really gonna use it. She could have, but she's like.
Were you
Bruce now has a potion of hill giant strength in his
Yeah.
inventory.
I'm gonna be on that page, so I can probably add them all myself now.
Oh, I was like, I got you.
Thank you.
Takes me probably like 3 seconds. 'Cause like,
Yeah, mine's going really slow.
Probably because yours.
can I help anyone else?
It is old. Why does it be so old?
Should be good.
I think I'm good.
Anywhere
other-
else you would like to go?
Any other potions?
What is the most expensive potion you have here?
Apparently, it's the potion of invisibility. Whop it up to 5,000.
I do have I have one supreme healing potion.
Ooh, how much is that?
50,000.
How much does that heal?
All of it.
A supreme healing potion.
Dula had that. That's like almost a whole bar.
20d20 plus 20.
That's
A supreme healing
Oh,
potion
is a d12.
will roughly heal you 60 hit points.
That's
It's 10
more than what I got.
It's 10d4 plus 20.
Well, wait, what? 10d4?
10d4 plus 20.
Okay.
So the average is 60 hit points.
And how much is that?
Oh no, that's never mind. That's max. So it'll heal you max 60 hit points.
Okay, cool.
That one will. Oh no, that one will also be 5,000 gold. Yeah, the supreme will be. I also have a couple superiors, which will be 500.
500,000?
500 gold for a superior healing, 100 for a greater, and 50 for a regular healing potion. If healing potions are what you are looking for. And I will admit I was trying to get a quick buck on you, but since you have such a lovely man with you, I will
He
tell you.
winks at her.
I will tell
Pushing
you.
it.
I do have a healing drought that is worth 10 gold. However, it will only heal you for a flat 10 HP if you drink it.
That's not bad. You could turn the tide.
Oh wait, that's not true. Sorry, let me rephrase that.
10 gold for 10 HP?
No,
It's
sorry.
better than
That's a
it.
regular healing potion.
Yeah.
It'll heal you for 5 HP. Sorry, 5.
That's still, I mean, better than the least amount that you can get with a regular healing potion.
Yeah.
Who are you
Healing
telling
drought.
us to me or?
I'm telling it to everybody.
Okay.
It's a healing drought.
Is she just
And that's
offering it, or
it's a custom item if you guys would like to purchase a healing drought.
I'll make purchase?
Yeah.
You mean they're not free?
No, they're not free.
I cannot remember.
So I'm basically kind of doing the artificer, the alchemist class can make a healing drought. It heals a 1d6 healing. Plus their spell casting modifier, so a healing drought would roughly give you 5 to 6 HP.
Okay.
I can't remember, but do you remember my patron's name?
Yeah, Ymir.
Ymir. Okay. I just couldn't remember.
Yep.
Do you want to go to the armor or the weapon shop?
Armor.
Okay.
For me, I don't think I need armor.
Well, we can
I
still
prefer
look.
weapons.
Wasn't the
They
place
also
you want to
have
go to?
plus items.
The gardens.
Let's
Sure.
go.
Plus size.
You know what I want to do?
It's all
I-
inclusive.
I want a golden tooth.
The armor can do that.
Imagine.
I can see that.
Let's go to the armory
Is it the armory or the jewelry?
Probably
or the dentist.
No.
Or the dentist.
We'll go to the armor shop first.
Here's a donkey tooth. In a line of shark teeth, there's just a flat molar.
So who are you looking for?
What?
So
Yes.
What?
what kind of store are you looking for?
Armor shop.
Armor shop.
Armor. Okay.
Thulna and I are heading to the Royal Gardens.
Yeah.
I will follow you two.
Okay.
Armor.
Don't be weird. I'm gonna
3 to the armory.
There's no guards recognizing us at all still?
Not yet.
yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
The shop owners, I mean, surely does also want posters in the market too.
Yeah, they don't care. They want money.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they want money. 5,000 gold is a whole lot better than 90.
I'm not
Per
I'm not getting
person.
ideas. I mean, I got some ideas, but that's not.
That's
So-
just double money, right?
Alright, so for those of you who are going to the gardens, it will take you near the keep. So it'll be about, from where you currently are, it'll be about a 30-45 minute walk from where you currently are to
Would
get.
the gardens be open still?
Let's see, it would be.
24/7.
See, you guys landed roughly at noon-ish.
So it's like 2 now.
So yeah, so it's about 2:30.
We'll have enough time.
So okay,
We won't
so
get a full tour experience, but we can look what we
We
want.
can make it.
all right, so
work.
those of you who are heading to the armory, as you walk in, you are greeted by a skinny she-elf, and she looks at all of you and goes, "Well, good day.
Hello.
It is it's very lovely to meet you all.
Indeed.
How can I help you?
What do you have?
I sell armor and shields."
Could you make one of my teeth golden?
Not effectively. And while I would not like to turn away any business, you may want to go see a tailor or a barber for that. However, if you would like to purchase anything
What are you?
Smith related, I probably could make you a deal. However, teeth are definitely not my specialty. Or I would even recommend a jeweler. Something more finite, I would say.
You're in timeout.
I missed it. What?
I was messing with my dice.
I'm over here and I heard you're grounded. I'm like, who's grounded?
What plus items do you have?
Yeah.
Oh, magical armor?
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I think it'd be a little easier to more say, what are you looking for specifically?
Armor. Okay.
Because based on the way that you look, armor probably is not something for you. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know.
I want something that makes me look
Manly.
More man, less shark.
more either intimidating
Helmet. Okay.
or
Spikes.
like
Studded leather.
Well, I mean,
or like when people look at me, they're kind of like awestruck. That's what I want.
studded leather.
A shiny breastplate. I like your style. Not too
Sure.
shiny?
We want something for my face.
I don't think I sell a helmet that big.
It's just plain will do.
Crystal, are you ready?
For what?
Okay.
Are you interested in magical item or just regular item?
Let me see what I got first. I don't think I have anything special.
We'll see what the cost is.
Yes, let's do that. I only have common clothes. I have nothing. We'll start with the regular, the normal chest plate. How much would that be?
Okay. So a regular. Let's see where it go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want that one. Come on, you. Okay, so a regular common breastplate will cost you 400 gold pieces.
How much?
400.
400.
Just 400?
Just 400. I have
He's-
11 gold.
He's a broke man.
Are you wanting a magical one or a regular one?
Let's stick with the regular one. That will probably do me well.
What benefits would they give you?
More armor.
Armor
'Cause
class
I
of
have-
armor class of 14
What armor
What's your
class do you
current
have?
armor class?
plus dex. Generally.
What's his current armor class?
That's only if he's efficient and or proficient in heavy armor.
Isn't breastplate heavy armor?
Yep.
Oh, well then that would not be good for you.
I have.
No, it's medium armor.
Is it?
A singular breastplate is medium armor.
Okay.
I have.
Are you proficient in medium?
His current armor class is 15.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'll
I
bring
don't
it
know.
down.
You guys are talking so fast. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Oh, and you're proficient in light
Armor
armor
class
anyway, so a
15.
breastplate would not be good for you.
No, I have studded leather. That's what.
You need just magical light armor. That, or
Yeah.
train a couple of months and be proficient in other armor.
No, I'm fine with my light stuff.
What light armor do you have for him?
One that makes me look pretty.
This somehow meets like a wizard world if they did Christmas music. Am I wrong? I am wrong. Okay.
Christmas music for Harry Potter.
Yes, I didn't.
Especially
want
the first movie. This is like when
I-
Harry comes down. It's Christmas, Harry.
Yeah,
And he's like,
I'm
I
doing
don't have
that
any
now.
presents. And he is like 5 and.
He's like, I felt that vibe, but I'm glad I'm not the only one. I said wizard because I wasn't quite sure how many actually watched Harry Potter. But cool.
You're looking for a plus sign,
I
Gohan?
watched
So-
Fantastic Beasts before coming.
I mean, most of your light armor is just gonna be regular leather, studded leather.
Not
That's
as
basically
good
all
as
you
Harry
got.
Potter.
And I already have studded leather.
Yeah.
What about magical?
So magical leather armor. So let's see. So just a +1 leather armor.
Oh, I forgot you had a proficiency bonus to my tools. I gotta remember that. Anytime that you play instrument, if we're proficient to it, I have a proficiency
So
bonus.
so a +1 leather is gonna
Anyway.
cost you 500.
If we're proficient in it.
So this says studded leather +1. Is that already?
That's
Yeah,
the purpose
'cause you
of
basically already have
proficiency
magic
bonus,
armor.
is to
Okay,
add it to
so-
the tools.
I don't need magic armor then.
Yeah,
I'm
you
fine.
have a studded +1 leather armor right now.
I don't need any clothing.
But food.
I'll see what we have when we go to the weapon
Yeah,
shop.
big.
You know what? Are you
More
guys getting
jokes.
armor?
No.
Do you have any, like,
I have a shield.
amulets or a bracelet or something that could give me a plus bonus?
Sorry, I sell armor and shields and weapons.
The
Okay.
jeweler.
You don't deserve
You
my
might
junk.
want to go to the jeweler.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
She seems very apathetic.
Yes. Alright, to the jeweler.
Yes.
You smell the pretty
Is
flowers.
she upset?
Yes, pretty flowers time.
I think she hates us.
Perhaps.
Well, she might.
I think it's because I look really good.
She might
I do agree, Blood.
She doesn't like good-looking people because she's ugly. Is she ugly?
Why are you?
No.
Can we get a roll on ugliness?
Perception.
Perception.
On a scale to 1 and 20.
So as you
19 ugly, 19 ugly.
19 ugly. Not
You
1930,
don't think she
19 ugly.
recognized Gohan and I, do you?
so
What?
You don't think she recognized us two, do you?
Insight.
Mm,
Insight.
I wouldn't know because I insight.
That's the purpose of insight.
Look at
Insight.
I know the answer.
God.
I rolled a 22.
on insight.
Yep.
No, she was just a very impatient person,
Said
and you were wasting her time.
we were.
That's exactly what we came here to do.
To the jeweler then.
Yes.
Okay, so you eventually you find a jewelry store. As
We
you
don't
walk.
get noticed, do we?
Insight.
Well, I would need a perception check. Then.
I need one of these fancy roller things
Roll
you guys got.
that fancy
You
one.
can roll in the lid. It's not gonna hurt
Yeah.
it.
You said a
It's
perception.
not gonna hurt it. It's really
Not good.
Yeah, that's a
is that?
24.
8.
Is that roll perception?
That's 24.
Yes.
Nice.
So Bruce
Poor
has
Zal,
so
that
Bruce has no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm so clueless.
Too busy thinking about
So
how good
Laura,
it
as
is.
you kind of look around trying
Those
to,
glue stick taste
um,
funny.
you haven't
I'm not
you
dumb.
do not notice any guards looking.
Okay, I
at
am
you
dumb.
Oh,
Leave me
you're
in a
not.
alone.
particular
not.
way. Everybody kind of just seems to be about their own business,
I
doing
am
their own
smarter
thing.
though.
Yeah.
Alright, so you do eventually make it to a jewelry store. As you walk in, you see a female dwarf standing behind the counter. And she just kind of looks at all of you and is like,
How ugly.
What?
It's on a scale of 1 to 20. How ugly is the dwarf?
why do always people who come in here look prettier than me?
I'm gonna
So
tell.
she did roll low.
I'm gonna tell her that joke that I told earlier about the dwarf walking under the bar.
You were telling a racist joke to a dwarf.
Is that a bad idea? She looks upset. I gotta. We'll tell a different joke.
Roll survival.
No, roll it anyways. See what happens. Roll it anyways.
Am I rolling? Do I have to roll?
No, you don't have to. You just tell me the joke.
How generous.
Here, we'll go with a different joke. Why are spellcasters the
Bad joke.
most No, the way they listen.
He's reading from the joke book that he got. Is like, guys, hang on is all wrong.
The way they word it, it says, "Why are these
This is an
spellcasters
awkward hot
are
grammar.
Find out
most?
you can't read.
Why are spellcasters the most unbalanced?
I don't know why.
Because they can trip.
They can't trip.
I like it.
See, he's even funnier than I am.
Oh my! Let's go!
Is this the same dwarf that, like, as from
You just
before? We
celebrated
met a
her.
similar character.
you're
Oh,
not,
okay.
no.
Alright, stop throwing cans away.
That's not me.
I mean,
Sorry, that was Archer.
Why?
That's also not me.
I literally said not me.
As she kind of turns and comes around,
My sister puts in for college money.
I'm just new.
as she begins to kind of like go
Don't
underneath
throw cans
the
away.
counter, she trips and she falls on the ground, and she kind of looks up at the three of you and goes, oh.
You
I'm
must
gonna
be a
help her up.
spellcaster.
No.
I'm gonna help her up.
Oh, you're just normal then, huh?
Why are y'all so
Don't say
freaking
it like that.
mean?
I'm being nice. I'm helping her up.
Why are y'all so rude?
I mean, I make jewelry. That's kind of what I do.
See, that's cool.
My husband is, I mean, he's a nice guy and he's very supportive, but I think he really wants kids, but it's not working out, and
Giants and dwarves aren't just compatible like that.
Do you need
Long
some
time.
encouragement?
I'm not there, but relatable.
it's okay. How can I help you?
I don't know if you can do this, but I want a golden tooth.
Yeah, I could probably do
Because
that.
you did it, that's why.
Let's go.
Do you want it? Do you want it as a cap, a ring? Do you want it inlaid? Like, what do you?
Punch a tooth out.
What do you?
In response, I just like rip out one of my teeth and I say, I just want a whole.
But don't
golden
like sharks just regrow their teeth. Or like once you get in, they're eventually gonna pop out.
They
tooth.
do.
No, you're
You're
right.
gonna have to kill the nerve.
But I'm half human, right? So it's like it just
Just cap it. Just cap
cap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just cap it.
Fine, whatever.
Puppet cap.
Lame.
I mean, no.
it. For a captain.
Okay.
Minus touch.
Do you mind if I get a mold of your tooth?
Not at all.
You have moldy teeth.
Okay.
They just have blood and meat all over them.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you
so
not brush your
floss.
teeth?
she
No.
starts. She walks.
As many
She walks
as I-
underneath the counter and begins to go walk into the back room. Within a couple moments,
That's
you
good.
hear a no. Ah! Then King, 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 king. Yeah. And then she's like, ow!
Somebody help her!
Should we go?
I'm alright!
Do you need
What
help?
do you think?
Nope, I got it!
I'm sure she's alive.
Do that.
Oh, that's a lot of blood!
No!
Never mind! It's the juggler!
Somebody save her!
Never mind! Achilles here! As she comes back out, she has a she just has liquid just pouring down from her chest.
Look at his back there.
It's a lot.
If it's not water or
Sorry.
blood.
Paint can.
Wrong.
And
I
she
didn't guess anything.
and she comes back with this rubber
reading.
this rubber like mold, and she has it filled with some form of liquid, and she goes, which tooth do you want it molded to?
On the right side.
How?
Okay.
Yeah.
The back, 20. Reach
like-
your hand in there.
The front, like not the front tube, but like
Where the
next-
canine
The
would
canine,
Yeah.
roughly. Okay, so
What
she
is the
ca-
canine?
so she says,
be. All.
can you
Yeah.
can you
It would be
I'll,
like
I'll
fish.
bend down
okay? And
a
she,
lot. I'll like be on all fours.
so she counts 1, 2, 3, 4 and adjusts it and attaches it to like your 5th tooth over. And
Counted for it is the 5th.
Oh, you son of a biscuit. You
and
face.
she kind of holds it there and goes, okay,
Turd foot.
this is only gonna take about
Freaking half.
5 minutes.
My nose hurts.
Alright, I guess.
No.
Yep, you gotta hold it like that.
Make
Sorry.
My
Constitution saving
saliva starts
throw.
like pouring out of my
Sorry.
mouth.
So, please
I
don't
hope
talk.
they caught that on camera. Ow.
I hope you know.
So how are you?
Doing well. You're doing okay.
I'm fine. Happens all the time.
Are you just
Happens all the
clumsy?
Just clumsy.
I get that too.
She's a masochist.
My mom said I was born with 2 left feet, and I guess she was right.
The doctor couldn't do anything about it.
That's right. I want to eat a man.
Stop talking!
Yeah, please. She is in your mouth. What is your problem?
I know what to do.
What's going on?
Hey, Mr. Shark.
Uh-huh.
Did I ever tell you that I used to have a Warforged girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
Sadly, she was too high maintenance.
As Jewel like just
But you're laughing because it's the wrong reason. You're like, it's not because you're the wolf, it's because she's a girl.
About 5 minutes. About 5 minutes goes by, and she removes
Crystal,
the mold and
I like
goes.
how you and I were like the only
Okay.
ones who did not laugh. Like,
So it's gonna take me a few hours to get everything
You are,
set.
man. We're both high.
How long are we here for? Are we staying a few days? I'm talking to Mr. Captain Boy.
I mean,
Johan.
yeah, there's no reason not to.
There is
We
a
might as well
reason not to,
sightsee
but-
as long as we like it here.
Alright. A few hours will work for me then.
Maybe talk
Yeah.
to Teresa.
If it's late enough, then I guess we can come back tomorrow.
Also, I won't charge you, but do you mind if I use this mold for other purposes?
I won't charge
Not
you,
at all.
but in using his
Just
likeness.
Just the tooth. I want to make other shark teeth for other patrons. This is really cool.
yeah. Oh, give it to her.
I am pretty cool, aren't I?
No, real shark
He
teeth
is.
are hard to come by.
Bloody is cool.
She's adorable.
They've been there.
All right.
You're in his way.
I was actually here
I'll see you
first.
if you
I was actually
Was
there
here
first.
second.
again in a few hours, or
Fair.
can
They
come
took
back
a spot.
tomorrow at any time. Will be fine.
Robert did.
Tomorrow, if that's fine. Do you guys need anything?
Did you want anything going?
Nope. Do you BLB?
What?
BLB.
Bloody Legend.
Yes. Do you need
Bloody Bruce the Bloody Legend.
Yes.
Something better. Or
BBL.
BBL.
No,
Yeah.
just the teeth. I just want to look cool.
Okay. And she kind of walks behind the counter and then walks
Big
behind the
bulky
curtain.
ladies, BBL.
What's the difference between a sorcerer and a wizard?
Big boy.
Meta magic
Big booty lads.
class.
Class.
Haha. Okay.
Sorcery points.
Meta magic.
Alright, so.
One has a dragon daddy.
Okay, so.
Hey, yo.
Anything else, shopping crew? Or are you catching up with the rest of the party?
Flower
Are
time.
we gonna
Yes.
go to the gardens?
Flower
Go to
power.
the gardens.
Flower time.
Okay.
Did we get noticed?
On the
No.
way to the gardens.
Nice.
Stop asking.
Nice.
You're reminding the
Thank
DM.
you.
Stop me.
Nice.
So,
We don't need to know.
so you.
I'm gonna put you
Okay,
right
so
in
the
spine.
first group. So my first group, you do
my
make
ears
it
infected.
to the keep. As
Stop.
you approach the keep, there are
Bruh.
a few set of guards on either side
Uh-oh.
of the archway,
I'm trying
leading toward
to listen.
the gardens.
It's
And as you approach, they begin to eye
Evan.
Ser Evin.
Yes.
And as the group gets a little closer, one of them drops his spear in front of the group and says, "Halt! I would like to talk to the three of you."
Yes, I wasn't aware that we had to pay. I'm sorry. How much is
Oh no,
entrance?
there is the fee is not of importance.
Then let us pass.
Yes.
We would like to question your compatriot and see if he is truly who we think he is.
Are you wearing all your armor?
Yeah.
Yes.
All you need to do is don off the armor, and then you're no longer.
Yeah, because they have a picture of your armor, not your actual face.
It's also, he's one of the only Green Knights that have been in this area in a really long time. And
Yeah, but
Green Knights
does
wear
it
this
look
armor.
like a Green Knight without the armor?
No, he looks like a really strong tan man.
So as this, they look at Ser Evin and go like, and they whistle over to one of the other groups, and the other two groups come over, or the other two guards come over, and they're all standing there, and the one guard who stopped you looks at you and goes, "Are you the one on the wanted posters that is accused of kidnapping?"
Yes.
Well, that was unexpected. Most people at least deny their crimes.
I did not kidnap, but I am on the wanted poster.
But you claim you actually admitted to kidnapping at that moment.
No, he just did.
No. He asked, "Are you the one on the
wanted poster
for the crimes of kidnapping?" Yes.
Well, I'd have
Judge, we got him.
Ladies
Guilty
and
says what?
Are these two compatriots with you?
Say no.
No, I'm with them.
No.
I mean, yeah.
No.
Well, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I'm going to have to place the three of you under arrest.
I wanted to go see flowers.
For
Purposely
questioning.
deceiving, I guess, not saying this out loud, but like, Harold, you're Ser Evin?
Alright, the subject versus their insight.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
Okay, I'm no longer rolling this dice.
10.
I haven't rolled above a 10 on the stupid die.
I'm so glad I'm +8.
You are in timeout.
What? Wait, the dice are in timeout? Or him in
The
timeout?
dice is in timeout.
Oh.
No, the dice is in timeout. It hasn't rolled above a 9. What
I'm
the
so
heck?
glad because I rolled a 10.
Stupid die. So, it rolled us 2.
Okay, what happens?
Alright, so the guards they all look very confused. But they're like, okay, so the one of them looks at you and goes, do you truly not know this man?
A lot of people just wear armor. He just said he wasn't Ser Evin. We can buy that same armor down at the armory.
I know you to be quiet.
It's kind of hard to do with this being official Green Knight armor.
Andy admitted to. I'm not here.
I trust in his word. If I'm a gullible man, I'm a gullible man. I'll accept that.
What are you talking about?
So you believe that this man's name was Harold?
Yeah.
Harold.
Harold Grinnebig.
For a whole month, sir.
Grinnebig.
We'll be keeping an eye on the two of you. However, Ser Evin, I would like to ask you to come with us.
Is he gonna be bound?
No.
One doesn't want to miss this time.
Well, they're asking, are you coming willingly?
I did not commit any crimes.
But you are the one on the wanted posters, yes?
Yes.
So therefore you are under arrest.
You're gonna have to go.
But I did not commit any crimes.
Then
you can be under arrest without committing crimes.
You can make your case before the city council.
Ever heard of being a suspect? There, you're a suspect. So you didn't do anything wrong. They're just asking you.
You're a man of
stranger. Yeah, stranger.
We're kind.
Yeah. You've been touched.
I won't be bound. I will not be bound.
If you come willingly, we will simply escort you.
That works.
Bounded.
We've been down this road before.
It was not pleasant.
Okay, so the two of you watch as Ser Evin is escorted by 3 city guard into the keep.
I look back at the hedges before the garden is like, our time here is ruined.
yes.
You're not there yet.
No, we're on the
That's my fault.
Are there any guards before? Like, are there any guards around before they join back?
So as you look around, there's another set of guards, and then there's the one that was left behind out of the one pair. Because 3 guards escorted Evan. So there's one guard standing next to the two of you, just standing there.
Let's go, Brittany.
Try not to say the fool.
Yes, my name is Brittany. Do I look like a Brittany?
Probably
You're using like
I'm 30, not
you're
20.
using like
You look like
19th
an 18.
century names.
Because you took 2, remember?
No, I took
compared
one.
to our old ones.
I took one, and
You
it
took
only
one and
got...
looked like 30, and then you took another and looked like a teenager.
No.
I took another, and it did nothing.
Oh, did nothing. Okay.
Yes.
Never
You
mind.
only DH
Don't-
once.
Don't do this. Come
I
on,
remember
bro.
you looking younger than her though.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay, yes, I am.
Yes, I think we should go back to our tourist group.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so as you turn away from the gardens and start walking away, as you start walking down the hill, you then you see that your other party members
I'd stop and catch up. It's like,
are starting to walk up the hill.
it's like, okay, Ser Evin's got arrested.
What?
What?
The guards
Not
are...
again.
Who?
He just kind of like, they asked like, oh, are you the guy on the wanted person? And he's like, yes.
What is this, the 3rd time?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Why are you guys getting arrested? It's super easy not to.
I told
Look,
you
we
why.
don't.
I know, but like, I imagine this will be the first time.
Well, it's because he's honest. Too honest. And he's not a great liar.
No, honesty wouldn't do the crimes in the first place.
Once you've been put into situations that will cause you to either choose a crime or choose to deal with the punishment, sometimes the crime looks a little bit more shinier and prettier than the punishment.
If the punishment
Sometimes you just
exists,
get
you've done
framed.
something wrong.
We're trying to prevent more punishments by steering clear from it.
Being framed.
Frame, I believe, but like the second and third crime.
Well, he did
It's
kill
hard.
a guard.
I paid
See?
for that. I'm not here, but I paid for that.
he killed a guard and then took his punishment, and then the
So
first time we
he's
were here, he was thrown in jail for
murderer.
throwing it back.
He's a suspected kidnapper, even though framed, but actual murderer.
Yep.
You're all murderers. To be fair.
You
We didn't murder a guard.
I've probably.
I'm not a murderer.
I'm the
I
actual
just got
vegan.
here.
I'm the actual vegan.
Yeah.
Sarah capped the guy.
Murdering.
Murder people on the
He
spirit.
deserved it though.
I was laughing at
He was a
Caleb.
scam.
Session 0,
Yeah,
Caleb
Captain.
and Dylan murdered a shopkeeper.
He was scamming us. He's selling spices at like a super expensive rate.
And then
Just
they were
I-
like everywhere.
It was dark. We capped him, or I capped him, and then we stuffed him in his own cart. So
And
the
burned
guards
it.
did
And then
not-
burned it.
And then burned it. Yeah, so nobody ever caught us for that.
Maybe nobody found the body even.
Yeah, probably not.
Smelled like dragon spice.
Yeah, it's strong. So
That
Wouldn't smell
night,
it.
the meat pie was a little bit. The smoke from the meat pie shop was a little bit darker.
Just
just a little.
So as you all are
Stop
meeting,
with your spiky
having
nose.
this conversation, I'll need perception checks from everybody.
Me too.
That's
Nope.
a 12.
You are not with the party, good sir.
You don't get to participate.
It's a 19.
That's whatever.
Stop. 12.
I got 18.
I have 19.
12.
So,
I also got 12.
it wasn't too hard. You all see that the crowd has started to kind of move away from your group, and you start to see that you are about to be surrounded by city guards.
Not.
Same plan.
Same plan.
Same plan.
I'm Brittany. My name is Brittany. Your name is Your name is James.
Within about
Okay,
15
John.
seconds,
Agatha. Whatever your name is.
one of the guards who he has his helmet removed. He is a elvish man, strong, scruffy, sideburns. As he pulls and long blonde hair, comes up and looks at the group and goes, "I need you all to come with me."
Perhaps.
Why?
But why?
What's what?
One of you matches the identification of a poster for one Gohan pie.
Gohan. Never heard of him.
This is Albert.
It's not me.
He shows the poster, and your face matches the poster.
Oh, my evil twin brother.
Deception check with disadvantage.
Oh, come on. You said deception?
With
With
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ah, it was a 19, but sadly it's now a 7.
You have a -2.
I'm trying. I'm gonna shave it.
It's hard. I have to train.
He looks at you and goes, "Yeah."
What'd you give me?
And that's the first time I've ever
Yeah,
heard
well.
that one in my 900 years of life.
Whew, you're an old man.
Should have been 901.
Well, Evan just got arrested.
Again.
Oh, you're all about to get arrested.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, look, my dice.
Yes, I
Hey,
think.
look.
But I have a
Are
disguise
they
on.
moving to arrest the 3 of us as well?
Hey, look,
Yeah, they're gonna
I'm
arrest
president.
everybody.
Okay, it's like, sir, we were all on a cruise ship.
I'm president.
We were just, this was our tourist group and captain even.
Whipped cream.
We were
I'm just a
Sean,
comedian.
you, that isn't great.
a part of the crew, nothing more. You know, the Grand Shanty and Dock.
We're aware.
We are crew members, but not affiliates with their crimes.
Indeed, what crimes do
That's
you
not
have
how that
against
works.
me?
You can't just be like, oh yes!
Yes, that does how it works.
No!
Because during World War II, afterwards, when they're charged, it's like, oh, that's a police officer that done war crimes, but that was just their job.
Yes, my job is war crime!
But
My job is
that's
killing.
why during the Geneva
So-
Conventions afterwards they have to update it. You
I'm
cannot have
gonna say, since Gohan failed, I'm gonna need a persuasion with disadvantage from you as
persuasion. Okay.
well. With disadvantage as well. And it's gonna be a hard DC check because
Is 21 or 21.
What?
What are you talking about?
Okay. So, he looks at you and goes, while that may be true, you were working with them, so therefore you may have information that we require. So,
But we're not charged with the same crimes.
you are not charged, you are simply being held for questioning. I would like to have all of you come with me. And
Am I being detained?
indeed.
What am I being detained?
Will we be fed for free?
You will be fed, and then we will see what the city council has for you after.
Free food. I want.
I'm always looking
Fed.
for free food.
Sleeping on funk this.
You're coming with us regardless.
Oh, okay.
You're in the water, away from society.
You're in the water. The hot water.
Stop.
Like a lobster.
Sonic is great at taking orders.
Did,
What? Is that sarcasm? I think
Yeah.
that's sarcasm.
did you not get toaster thing?
No, I did.
Okay.
But he don't want pickles.
Pickles.
He said, I don't want nothing green on my sandwich.
No, lettuce is fine. I like it.
He didn't want pickles and tomatoes.
I don't like
Green or
tomatoes.
red?
I'm in agreement with what you just took off.
Pickles is disgusting. No.
I like
Yes.
Fantastic.
Disgusting.
taking
You're
Disgusting,
right.
I agree!
But this toaster
We
thing
need to
at
take a
number
break so
4,
we can get food.
Bomb.
It's called.
it's got
Yeah.
an onion ring on it with barbecue sauce.
And
everything.
cheaper than like just the barbecue
So-
When were you wanting to
regular
take a break?
sandwich.
Well, I'm
And
I'm
bacon?
good.
And bacon.
I'm not eating
Okay.
it. She just wants
And
breakfast.
barbecue.
So we'll get in a second.
One time.
So
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
So, as you all are escorted into the keep, you are placed into 2 separate holding cells. The men are put in one, the ladies are put into another. You are side by side, separated by a concrete wall.
Do
What
they
about the
take our
beautiful men?
weapons?
I learned to lay
Yes, they do confiscate a couple things just for holding.
Weapons or all items? Because
Mainly your sharp objects they take.
sharp objects.
Yes, weapons they take.
Sword.
Not
I only have a
staff.
sword.
Where's that?
It's not there.
Yeah, I know.
So they do take anything that would be considered a weapon off of your person.
I only have a
My
sword.
staff is like arcane focus. Would they consider that? If they know.
Based on your clothing, they probably would assume that.
I look very just rich.
Yeah.
Aristocratic.
I just
They kind of look at you and go like, yeah, you can walk without a stick.
As soon as they take it, fall over.
Perception.
And so you are all currently being held. So Kellogg, Gohan, Bruce, and Evan are in one holding cell. Laura and Thulna are in another holding cell. And there, as you are
Our
all
cell is
just
not
as you,
full.
it is
It
not.
smells like flowers.
There's so it's a basic
What if she comes here and
brick
takes me away and tortures
like
me?
cell
Not
with
like
metal
you have
bars. There is a metal barred window. Since this is just a holding cell, the only thing in the cell are a set of long benches along the back wall of each cell, and you can choose to sit or stand or basically in there. And then across the room is a guard at a desk. And all of your effects are currently sitting on his desk, and he's just sitting behind the desk reading a scrolled up piece of paper, and every once in a while he will lower the piece of paper, look at all of you, and go back to
They
reading.
just took
What
our-
about armor?
Your effects essentially just all he took. So you could still be wearing your armor.
Okay, because I was like, Ser Evin's armor is like night plaided and
Yeah.
much more dangerous than leather.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be standing in the back, playing very sad music with my loops.
You know, it's pretty sad. This is all going according
Is there
to
a
plan.
douche can?
Yes, there is.
I don't know. I just say that to feel better.
I'm just
about
playing
myself.
music, okay?
Okay.
Just-
Enjoy your
This
music.
is a
Mr.
real
Sharkman.
thick shit.
It's like
I
a
am
calming,
panicking.
soothing, like right before you go to bed kind of music.
I am like walking back and forth and panicking.
I'll cut you.
We'll break out if
We
you're
have
before we
Steve.
rot in jail.
Tuberculosis at Walmart.
What if she tortures me?
On the backside of paint,
We kill
the
it.
jug is really jiggly, so when you smack it, it jiggles. And so I'm like, makes me think of a butt.
So, while that is all happening, Draxios.
I have an expensive mouse pad though.
So Draxios.
$50-something. See,
So we're gonna. As basic kind of getting you up to speed. So the Seagulls Reach and the Grand Shanty were pulling into dock. As the
Simon,
Seagulls
what the
Reach
hold
was
your hand?
pulling into the dock, it was boarded by 10 King's Guards, and in response to that, you do your normal thing. You jumped off the ship and dived into the water.
right?
And so I'm going to ask, where would you swim to?
I'm just gonna stick to the bottom of the boat like a piece of plankton.
Okay.
Barnacle.
They call me Barnacle.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna need you to give me a perception check, please.
Can you see us being arrested from the bottom of the ocean?
Oh no.
No.
He's rolling to see if there's a Reaper Leviathan.
Subnautica.
Yes! That is the joke.
Don't
Just
have to geek
multiplayer.
out, bro.
Subnautica.
What?
Multiplayer for Subnautica.
Is there?
It's like an online mod.
Oh, okay. So like the Skyrim multiplayer, or is it online mod?
Well, it's
That
Like
is
Skyrim multiplayer was a online mod.
yeah.
16.
I don't
16.
think I would enjoy
Cool.
that if it was an MMO.
It wasn't that hard. They weren't being
There
that
was
secret.
like 100 Cyclops. I was just going
You
through
see
the-
roughly
Mike and I played it.
about
That's not too bad, except
you see about 8
very laggy.
turtle guards come swimming towards you underneath the boat.
I wave at them because I've seen them before.
You do indeed, and they come up to you and go like, "Hello, Fred. What are you doing hiding under the boat?"
Can we
This is
just
my boat,
I'm
and
trying.
I wanted to make its whale sounds so they can hear the Auckland sounds.
Does it make whale sounds at that moment?
And they all look at the ship and go, "Yes, we know." And they look back at you and go like, "We need you to come with us."
You have committed a sin against nature.
As they pull out a waterproof wanted poster and reveal it to you underneath
I
the
set it
water.
on
Plastic.
fire. It's not fire.
It's laminated.
Yeah.
That's fine. They said they said they look at you.
There's
and go,
nothing there.
That's fine. We have plenty back at base.
You're in
Okay.
timeout.
It's not the first time. Like, now I can cause issues. I'm going to swim down to the bottom and put my immovable rod and click it. You'll never take me alive.
They just need all of them together. Make a check above 30.
That's what happened last time.
All 8 of them go down. We're going to combine them. We're going to do groups of 4. No, wait, you're in timeout still. Okay. Add them together! Nice! 118. Another group of 4. Come on, baby. Ha-ha!
Yay.
What did I get?
Oh, yeah. They got like combined, it was like 35.
I clicked my button again. It started wiggling.
If it's
I'm
like,
like, it's okay. I knew there was too many.
if it was like above 30, does it just like snap
It's a
out
Lego.
position and moves freely? Or
No,
is
it's
it
just
like prying a
it's like
bar?
prying a bar and it just slowly it moves, but it's like minuscule movement. So it's actually causing him more pain than anything
Yeah.
as they're trying to lift him. So you release the button and they
I'm like, yeah, you guys suck.
When they release the button, their like hands fly up.
so he kind of flies a little bit. 2 of them are still holding on really tightly. Yeah, but eventually they lead you to shore.
I'm still making fun of the first group of 4 because they sucked.
One of the group rolled an 18. The other 3 were terrible.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing at them.
And the
whole way to the jail.
commander looks at them and be like, they're rookies. It's their first game. But eventually, after
He's explaining to the person they're trying to throw in
Yeah,
prison.
that's why they have to gain the respect of the
That's right.
prisoner.
The turtles are
This
very
guy's
nice.
really cool.
The turtles are really
Turtles
nice.
like me.
The turtles are very nice. They're just like, man, we gotta bring you in. Sorry. And so eventually,
Well said, goat.
eventually Draxios
Seagulls.
joins all of you in the holding
Don't
cells.
throw away your aluminum from collecting it from
Alright.
my sister's college money.
And that is where we will take a break for
was so
all of you. I
close.
know Dylan just got
I
here. but-
know.
Is that enough?
I have chips and a cream pie.
Cool. I have
Okay.
one for tomorrow.
Alright, so you
That's your
are all currently sitting in different holding cells.
I'm not.
I decided to put. Oh no, you're in a holding cell all on your own.
Last Saturday.
So I was like, oh, I have a terrain piece. We'll just use it. So you are all in different holding cells.
I keep racing and freaking out.
You're fine. You're gonna be fine.
How
You have
often
superpowers.
is
I
the
fart in the general
guardsman
direction.
checking?
You can give me a perception check.
Do you proclaim that there are
7.
7. I mean, it's he's not making it fairly obvious that he's watching, but every once in a while, like you see him just look up from his paper and kind of go back, like he's.
I like to imagine that I'm trying to not look so suspicious too, so I look down, look away, look up. He's also looking up, look down, look away, look at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
It's like, man, he's staring all the time.
You're rubbernecking you.
But no, he's not trying. He's not.
There's a bathroom in my cell.
He's not fully paying attention.
There's a bathroom
floor.
anywhere.
You
The
are
world is your
you're
bathroom.
currently in a cell where there's literally just you and a bench.
Is there a bathroom in the room?
There are no toilets in your room.
I see
No.
barrels.
I'm not talking about in my room. I'm talking about in the
Can I
Can I
general
see the
room.
keys though?
He's trying to get let out to use the bathroom so he can trick the guard.
Flush himself down the toilet.
Flush it.
Is there a bathroom?
Guard looks up and goes,
Bucket.
"Yeah, the corner.
Which corner?
Pick one."
And he's sitting
Not.
at this
Wait,
desk.
hold on. Where is he at?
So
He's at the desk.
I'm gonna summon my
Oh, okay.
dog, and I'm gonna teleport right here, and then go over there and pee and tell him I want back in my cell.
Someone's getting a whole lot more than just
He said any corner.
He technically did say
the corner of his desk.
What's your AC again?
That's amazing.
24.
Not a one.
Not a 1. I know your AC's not 1.
Nada.
Bless you. Weak.
That's a wrong now.
He said, "You
wanna fight,
boss?"
I bet I can take you on one-on-one. Let's go.
You probably could, but you know.
19.
Eat a chip.
Yeah, eat a chip.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Alright. He swings and misses at you. He swings his club at you and he holds it ready again and goes, "Alright, that was a warning shot."
I'm like, you can put me back in now. You didn't specify at which corner.
Wait, did you finish peeing after he shot?
I'm saying that while I'm peeing. Holding it in hand. Oh, now
I didn't think I'd have to specify. You're supposed to stay in your cell until I let you out.
I ain't gonna pee in the place where I'm standing.
I thought you didn't know. Currently. How'd the man pee?
Get back in your cell.
Well, you gotta unlock it. Fine, I'll let myself back in. I teleport in.
What I thought.
This guard did not alert anybody else that he actually had somebody escape. He just effectively threatened you back in.
To be fair, we are magic, and he summoned a dog made out of fire.
Yeah,
Where's
you know,
the
I'm
minion?
guard on duty. I was
where's the
like,
dog
guys,
lady?
there's this guy that could shoot fire dogs out of himself. I want 50 people in this room.
You don't get paid enough for that.
So,
I just want it to be a really loud bang too on the teleport. Like a small sonic boom.
Yeah.
Did I spot keys? Can I spot keys?
yeah, another perception check on that one.
22.
Okay. Yeah, no, as you saw the guard stand up to threaten Draxios with his club, you saw a set of keys dangling off of his belt.
You put that in the trash.
Let's not make a mess of the room.
How far am I?
It's on the ground.
Okay, here.
The piece to the floor, at the bottom of the cup.
So the situation is, he went back into his cell, he summoned his dogs, and now we...
Guard, how long are you staying?
There should be a council meeting within the next hour or so.
A council meeting or interrogation? Brittany and I mean, even Bruce, we have to go.
I have teeth that are being made.
We gotta go.
Your teeth that are being made?
I'm not wanted.
Why?
Because
Why wouldn't it?
they're cool.
I'm not wanted metaphorically or physically.
What are you talking about?
I'm losing it.
Is Draxios
I'm always
into
losing it.
the cell next to us?
Yeah.
That's you see how it's arranged.
We gotta go.
What?
We need to find her.
Okay, we need to get out first.
You guys look like you're trapped in a cell.
What is a cell
I'm just here to
made out of?
supervise.
Just like,
It's iron bars and concrete blocks.
I have no problem taking out the
With
garbage.
stone blocks.
She has she wears a face full of garbage too.
Who are you talking to?
Cocaine lady.
Oh, I was say like... you start attacking?
Talking smack about my captor.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure. You didn't specify a name. You just specified
You
a
have
gender.
start just making
Yeah.
The what?
Magic item card.
I emailed it to you or I sent it to you.
How
Hang
dare you.
behind.
Check your emails.
But right
like
now
an adult.
you do not have your effects with you. You do not have your weapons.
Hey, guard. Just so you're aware, you know that you have affiliates with the royalty on the Fey Islands here with you, right?
Nope. Don't care. Just doing my job.
I would suggest
you're fired.
I would suggest that
Quiet down, Shark Man.
you find
Can I convince him that he's fired?
I would suggest that you find a superior to correct what's happening.
They put you in here. I'm just told to watch you.
And I'm telling you, there will be consequences to you directly.
I doubt it. I'm the low man on the totem pole.
Intimidation.
Sure.
Question.
Hate
Is
me,
a punch a
yeah.
melee weapon attack?
23.
Hate me.
We're three!
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot you're in timeout. He's not really scared,
Oh, thank you.
but he's at the same time, he looks at you, he's like,
I'm not asking to be let go. I'm asking, I want superior
yeah, I
to
know.
accelerate
He's
this
like,
process.
he's like, I don't have time for this bullshit. And so he stands up and he just walks out of the room.
Ah, quit!
With the keys with him.
Yes.
Dang it!
Dang it, you! Our opportunity! You made him
So
run
yeah,
away!
what's gonna happen?
Okay, wait. Jordan's trying to hit the bars.
No, I was asking, does it count
As a melee attack, your
a
fists.
melee weapon?
All weapons are taken from you.
Can I smite with my punch?
No, you cannot smite with your punch.
And that's just radiant damage.
I'm gonna teleport right here, and then I'm gonna go sit at the desk, and the dog's gonna sit by the fireplace.
Lighting
I'm
up
gonna,
the
I'm gonna
fireplace.
put my feet up on his desk while he's gone, and then when he comes in, I'm gonna tell him
Or,
it smells like
do we
piss.
see our stuff anywhere in here?
Yeah, it's on the desk.
Cool. I'm gonna Misty step out of myself
Oh my.
and get my stuff.
Are you...
I can't do any.
You guys are
of this.
really gonna make me do these things, aren't you? Okay.
I'm staying in here.
I'm not
being
taking
good.
any of
I
that.
can't
I'm
do
just
anything.
supervising.
No, I know.
I'm gonna yell at him to get back in his cell.
I will say next time they're definitely gonna be anti-magic cells.
You got that right.
I'm not doing anything. I'm
I
just,
thought I would be nice, that we would play it fair, but no.
I was playing
Who is this?
I can't do anything unfair.
So far, they
You're
don't
not
know
magic?
I can cast spells.
Just look for spells, yeah.
I don't think they're
What
good
spells? Yeah.
I've not done anything.
I can't even teleport, so...
I could have escaped, and I have not.
Sleep will be interesting. You just
I'm
force him
keeping a
to
clean
sleep.
slate.
Ah,
But
Yeah.
he's gone.
I could
You can force him.
force Jordan to sleep.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I can't even teleport, so...
Okay.
You can.
Do it.
I'm gonna
Within,
do that.
within
No,
2
too
or
late.
3 minutes.
Well, can I get my stuff and like?
I'm gonna force myself
No.
to sleep.
Are you sure
can.
you want to do that?
I don't know.
You actually can. That would be interesting.
So,
that you
I
have
will-
delayed
I will-
the
I will
trial.
give
It's like,
you
he's
the
asleep.
way- Hey, shh. Think of the events, Jordan, of what has played out. What has Kellogg told the guard? That he should find what?
His superior.
His
Hire.
superiors. He has now left the room. Where do you think he's going?
To go get the superiors.
What do you think is going to happen when the guards come back in full force to find you out of your cells, fully armed with your equipment?
They're gonna freaking snipe you, cook.
Trick
gonna
question.
Trick question.
I'm not even
gonna
grabbing my
yell at
stuff.
him.
I'm aware you're just sitting there being an asshole. I'm talking about the one who's now going to try to fully arm himself with
Evan,
his
get
equipment.
your ass back in your cell right now. You're just making it worse for yourself.
And the person who's actually at the victim here.
Get back in your cell right now.
Roll for intimidation.
I'm just
Roll for
going to
persuasion.
It's like
I did
command
not
you.
commit a crime.
I guess I can't cook.
I've been through this road before.
Okay, yes, and what did we learn, Jordan?
I
That
don't know.
you killed an innocent man and had to apologize to
You
his
were accused
family.
of a crime before. You were told that, yes, you have been accused of a crime.
Someone's not going to
So,
be a green
we
one.
understand
Oh,
that...
duration.
Okay, Andrew understands you're innocent.
I was
The
thinking
Crown
like-
does not.
An hour.
So right now, the Crown thinks you're guilty. So, by acting guilty, what do you think the Crown is going to think you are?
Even if you're innocent of the crime of kidnapping, you're
They're
now...
still going to be assumed guilty because you're acting criminally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've now committed criminal action of escaping prison.
Hurry,
sure.
get back in
Yeah.
your cell.
Look at
And
that.
stealing. You're stealing the weapon.
Oh, don't
so
worry.
you can put
Draxius is
on
about to
it.
probably get beaten to a pulp in a second.
Not if I teleport
hey,
out.
Hey, I got this under control.
Do you?
I command you to get back in your cell, sir.
That
Is
doesn't work
is that how
that
it
way.
works?
He's a elf. He's
Are you using?
Advantage.
immune or resistant to charm.
It's resistant to being charmed.
Resistant to charm, and then my paladin abilities also make
Is it?
me resistant.
So that
But-
just means you get advantage on the check.
Yeah.
That's all that
Advantage
means.
twice.
No.
But you only get one because you don't get twice advantage.
Advantage doesn't stack.
Double advantage.
It does if you're elven accuracy and you're attacking.
That just
So,
means you have to reroll one.
Here's the deal.
That's, it. That's still the same.
I know.
I use a spell slot to get here.
Yes.
I can use a spell slot to get back there.
Yes.
If I do that,
Do you get
I
your
still
equipment
have my
beforehand?
equipment
No, because it takes time to don your equipment on.
to pick up a sword.
To pick up
Okay.
more.
So you're so.
Are you gonna just?
Okay, whatever, Jordan. What are you doing? Are you grabbing your sword and your javelins?
I don't know. Just forget I did any of that.
I'm just asking. Are you grabbing your weapons and then going into the cell?
No, because I don't know what we're doing.
Okay. You have been arrested for kidnapping Laura.
Yes, I'm
You are
aware
now
of
in a
that.
holding cell. The guard has left to go get his superiors.
Okay, and what are we doing to improve the situation?
The fact
You're waiting for the guards to
Yeah.
get back to try to take you to the council.
if you are innocent, then be innocent.
If you're not, then
Yes!
pretend to be innocent.
Yes, an innocent man would say.
So again, if you were innocent, then why are you trying to escape prison?
Okay, then reconsider.
I'm trying to play the game.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You are.
Okay.
You are playing the game. I'm just asking because there's consequences to your actions. Are you sure you want to Misty step out of the cell and grab your equipment?
No.
Then
Right.
stay in your cell.
I'm staying at the desk until he comes in to say, I watched him for you, you're welcome, and then I'm going to teleport in whenever I say that. And I'm going to tell him that his corner smells like piss. But I'm going to go back to the cell.
I'm sitting on my bench. I look completely...
Okay, we're speeding this along.
That's why I was saying.
5 minutes later, the guards come in full force with one of the commanders. The one guard who was sitting at the desk comes in and goes like, I thought we had an agreement that you were not going to do this again.
Someone had to watch while you stepped out, so I took it upon myself to make sure the heathens stayed into their cells.
Indeed, he did. And indeed, we did.
I'll go back now, but this corner smells like piss, and I'm going to teleport back.
Oh my gosh.
How many times can you do that with your dog?
The dog can teleport as long as it's out there. It's an attack.
Can Misty teleport if it's the attack?
No, it's just like a save. The people in like a 10-foot radius of it. And I'm like, you're welcome.
Well said.
The captain of the guard looks at the guard who's supposed to be watching and goes like, we will be discussing this later. Captain of the guard walks into the center of the room, looks at all of you and goes,
Hello there.
I hear that there is someone among you who is of royal descent from the Spring Islands, or is acquainted some way with the crown.
Well,
How'd you know?
Because I said. Sorry. Kellogg here. Yes, I worked with the Queen for quite a while and one of her closest to an ambassador for your people.
Potential boyfriend, Ayo.
She is the queen, and she will show you the way.
Are you here on diplomatic business?
Oh, it was for pleasure, but... It was for pleasure, but it appears that I've brought myself into the worst of troubles, but as nonetheless the title of my role has privileges that you are denying me. If the Spring Isles and the Queen herself catches wind, well, I wouldn't want to do that to you, simply.
I don't think there will be an issue as long as you answer the questions truthfully and honestly.
And I plan to. I just... Waiting this long is quite uncalled for.
You've been here for 15, maybe an hour.
Yes, definitely uncalled for.
It's a minute too long.
Can you two shut up?
Though they speak for themselves only, I do agree with them. That's 15 to an hour too long.
Unhand me. Do you know who I am?
I just facepalm.
Well, unfortunately, we are waiting for one of the parties to arrive. The moment
Is it
she arrives, you will all be brought into the council chamber
What?
for questioning.
I'm surprised you have not said anything about this.
I'm curious. I think it's important that we know who we're being tried by.
You're being tried by my captor.
Is there any members...
Do the guards just not care that she calls her captor?
Who are we being tried by?
You are being judged. No, that is your accuser.
She's still my captor.
Hearsay. Now,
We're gonna give you back.
you will be judged
Like a
in
stray
front of
cat.
You are
your...
not being Amber Heard.
You are in front. You will be judged according to the laws of the capital of Winvern and in the country of Australia, based on
This is madness.
by the council, seated by Mayor Aidan Gardner, Councilmember Ella Ironrock, Councilmember Udan Ranson, Councilmember Diana Nas, and Councilmember Vossen Riersk.
I told
They
you
will-
directions, not like any familiar names.
Just her.
These are the council members of the city. They are the elected officials. They will determine whether the case that is being brought against two of the members, the majority of you are here, unfortunately, by guilty by association and probably will be let go. However, the two who have, or the three, I should say, who have identified themselves based on their poster, and of course the one in question is here as well. So,
5 of us.
yes, but one does not look like her wanted poster, and the other two are brand new characters.
Mm-hmm.
So the two of them so 3 people in this room are guilty by association.
Yeah.
Oh, 1, 2,
I do hope you understand that these are my acquaintances, friends that I just traveled with on holiday.
And I'm sure that will come out
What
in
is the
question.
holiday?
It's a place. Go to sleep.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like laying on my cot,
Yeah.
like just deep in
It
sleep.
breaks. It collapses.
I suppose
And you
I don't have
stay
anything
asleep.
else to say.
It's just-
I guess hoping to speed up the
And he's still
process.
asleep.
That
No,
was
he's
the-
still
Well, again, we are currently waiting for the accuser to arrive. Once she arrives, you will be led into the council chambers. Now, I believe one of the guards promised you all food.
Food! I wake up.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I did.
Correct.
Yes.
I wasn't aware it was a question.
I will have that brought into you momentarily.
Oh, it's gonna be another hour, and I fall back asleep.
And then the city guards leave, and a new guard takes the place of the old guard sitting at the table.
I like
You have to make a new friend.
You're not the same heathen.
I would not be trying your tricks with me.
Why not?
Ooh, he made no magic.
He said
Counterspell.
Counterspell doesn't work on that though.
No.
It's just it's a regular like
Well, now
punch attack.
Andrew knows.
It's like a class feature. You can't counterspell a class feature unless it's an actual spell.
Brittany,
Think of Aang and he takes all your
Yes.
power away.
I'm just gonna tell you the location of where the tent is kept, just in case they decide to let you all go and make me go back with her, so you can meet me there.
We could just find
Didn't
the
you
tent,
also
right?
have like a lover?
Hmm?
Didn't you also have like a lover that you wrote to?
Mm-mm.
I
No.
thought you did.
That was a letter that I lied about
Oh,
to get out.
it would have been
Well,
interesting.
we may want to tell the truth now when we go in front of him.
But I tell her the location of where the tent is.
Is there any water?
Yep.
Water now.
Within 15 minutes, you're all brought in food. It's not the best food, but it is serviceable.
Any
It's a
meat on my plate?
And look,
It's simply a hot porridge with bread and a cup of water.
Do I smell meat in my porridge?
I like it.
Okay.
It's a grain like oatmeal.
A druid craft to make him think there's meat in
Don't think that's how this works.
Any smell, yeah.
Yeah, give him the smell of
And
meat.
can I like just smell as like this doesn't look like meat, but I'm smelling meat. Kind of like insight.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, 24.
Cross
Yeah.
contamination.
Yeah.
I see his hand movements.
Yeah, the non-smelling porridge now smells like something else, and you raise it. You're like, you've seen this. The pixies do
Yeah.
this on the island. They've done this before.
Is the fire out in the fireplace?
No, it is still lit.
Oh, I'm gonna put it out.
Okay.
Participation. Well,
And Druidcraft does the same thing.
Yeah. And then thaumaturgy.
The guard just looks over at you and be like, please stop doing that.
Do you want it back on? Huzzah! It's back on. I like fire.
Yeah.
Is there any like pebbles in the
Yeah, there'll be
We'll
like
pick up a
shaved
pebble.
rocks every once in a
Yeah.
I'm
while.
gonna cast
I'm gonna pick up 3 of them.
Okay.
He's now armed.
I am.
He's got catapult in his back pocket.
Nah.
Alright.
Magic stone.
But catapult.
I don't think I have the option
It's
for
like
it.
3d10 as like a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Well, you have to sacrifice an item.
Oh, yeah, pebbles are an item.
That's true.
So, within another hour, you are again, you are greeted again by a group of guards who walk in and are saying, your accuser has arrived.
She can go fuck herself.
Finally.
I don't say that loud enough.
The cast detect thoughts.
Zone of truth.
And we are.
Yeah, they my zone of truth.
And we
But
are.
that would prove our innocence.
Exactly. I like it.
And we are going to. So we will be escorting you to the main city council chamber. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. It's your choice.
You act like
Easy.
I can do something.
Where are they at? Are they all still at the end?
They're all like.
Alright, I'm gonna teleport right here. And then be like, alright, let's go! And then I put my dog away. I hold my hands out though. I'm like, here you go! You didn't have to open the thing, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, they're definitely clapping you and I. And as they do, you feel your magical energy disappear.
I wasn't using magic.
Doesn't matter. The rest of you can come freely.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So they unlock all of your cells,
I can't really do anything about it.
and they lead you down a long corridor until they take you to a large chamber room that opens up with pillars going down, and at the very end you see a rounded, raised bench where it goes around with 2 people sitting on each side, and then a person higher up sitting in the middle on this U-shape like table. And
Is there any plants around?
there is yeah, I'd say there is small foliage throughout near the windows.
Can I cast Speak with Plants?
You can try.
I just want to speak to the plants.
Okay, so you attempt to cast the spell, extinguishing a spell slot. What are you trying to say to the plants?
Like, wow, this place is boring.
The plants do not respond.
I was
They're
speaking
fake plants.
They're plastic plants. They got them at the Goodwill
Yes, at the Goodwill.
for $1.
More like 3 or 4.
$4 it is. So, you are escorted to the center of this chamber,
I want to find plants.
and there seems to be also, standing in front of the 2 U-shape, or instead of in front of the U-shaped table, are 2 boxes. One box, in one box stands a woman in a long, flowing, green dress and headpiece. She turns and looks at you.
Is she ugly?
She has a.
Giant mole on her nose. Like bigger than her nose.
She actually is not bad looking. She looks very. We'll say she's not overly pretty, but she's not underly pretty. However, but you do.
She's a basic white girl.
I mean, she has white
She's fair.
skin, but I believe, if I remember correctly,
I'm about to try and find the picture.
I was like, she's a.
What was
You
it?
did not have to do that.
Where'd she go?
She's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But those wrists? I see where the fair part is at.
I already
So-
pulled up the picture.
So she is a female half elf.
Not my type.
Same.
She is later in her years, but she's not overly old.
What about a sea urchin?
Long black hair.
Definitely. That's where
She
that
definitely
is.
has performer-esque qualities about her. Standing in one box, and as you approach the council, your group is ushered to stand in the other adjacent box to her. This one is is a little larger, so you can all fit in comfortably.
Judge Judy's thing. That's what it's like.
Next time on Court of whatever this place is.
And as you approach, Mayor Aiden Gardner begins by
Game or
looking at all of you and says, "You all have been charged with kidnapping and thievery in accordance to the laws of Asturia and Windvern. And according to these laws, you have been assigned a form of payment for these crimes.
What did we steal?
You have been charged with kidnapping young..."
Is she standing with us or with the accuser now?
She's standing with you at the moment.
Interesting.
Laura Astra is who you are accused of kidnapping by one Madame Sylvie. And I would like to know how you plead to these charges.
I knew we should have.
They are innocent.
I should have sold her to the dragon.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of tea is hard? What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Reality.
Reality.
Reality. Are you?
I'm tired.
I left.
A couple of the council members chuckle. However, you see Mayor Gardner look at you and goes, "This is a court. I would suggest that we act in accordance."
Right, more serious joke.
Shut up.
Pulls out his little notepad. We'll write that down for me.
Be quiet, please.
Fine.
More serious joke.
This-
I got you. It's the hardest thing about eating vegetables.
All
The
of them are
wheelchair.
innocent. I
Oh
acted on my own.
No.
I'm glad you're the one that heard that.
Oh, I heard you.
You said serious. It's a serious joke.
Alright.
All of them are innocent. I acted on my own. I ran away. I went willingly. They never kidnapped me in the first place. They just asked if I wanted to join their crew. I said yes, I would. Because I didn't want to stay with her for any longer.
Evil.
They are innocent.
Until proven guilty.
That's the next part.
Bum-bum.
These three aren't even wanted. They have nothing, no business here.
I'm new.
Can I go home?
I need to be.
Again.
You might have a bladder problem.
Drying out right
Her
now.
accusing is false.
She is a slave driver.
Yes.
Is there anything else you all wish to say?
can think of a few that.
No.
Sir, I'm unfamiliar with how the bylaws and courts work here, but you listed the crimes, and as I've traveled with these, not accomplished to any crimes that they may or may not have done, but nonetheless traveled with them, unaware of the suspected crimes. They're pure-hearted and innocent, willing to save the masses, as reportable by the tourists on the Grand Shanty that recently returned, willing to sacrifice their safety and well-being for their safety and well-being. I witnessed this all throughout my journeys with them. Yet, nothing criminal, degenerate, or vile would I describe these fair men and ladies.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Start belching everywhere.
Anyone else?
I just want to get in the water where I can pee.
Same time. Yes.
No, that'll be it.
What did we steal?
A woman.
The young lady standing next to you.
That doesn't make sense. That's kidnapping, not stealing. You said kidnapping and stealing.
Andrew, the DM, said...
And kidnapping and thievery.
What?
Thievery is a separate crime. Is
Yes.
it two crimes?
Madam
Is it
Sylvia
property?
It's property, yeah.
So it's no longer kidnapping, it's
both, yeah. So at this point,
slavery's legal in this country?
it's not slavery.
Oh, it seems awfully like it.
Yeah.
As you know, there is a difference.
Mm.
So,
whoever her name is.
so Aiden Gardner looks to Madame Sylvie, and she bows her head and says, "Your lords and ladies, I have come before you today in request of gaining my beloved child back."
I'm not your child.
Silence.
Angry.
She doesn't cast it, Mayor Aiden does. On the whole box. "She is so much important to me. She is so young to be allowed to leave
My
home
face
on
is
her
turning
own.
red.
These people have taken her from her family against her will, and are obviously keeping her from coming home. I just humbly request that they be ordered to return her to me, or to pay some financial compensation to be paid in accordance to our laws. I love Laura and have loved her as my own child. Since her parents died so many years ago, I took her in when she had no one in the world. She is my daughter, and I want her returned to me, or whatever decision your graces see fit." And she bows.
The note mentions about your family. That does not.
It does not. She
She-
claims she says she.
She bows her
but she's
head.
not.
At this point,
The note that she left for you didn't mention about threatening your family.
and Mayor Aiden then removes the silence spell from your boxes and goes, "Do you have any counter arguments?"
She is not my mother.
As she clearly stated, she is not. That she has raised you like her own, in accordance to the law where your parents have died, as she says.
Aren't you an adult?
I am an adult.
Adults can
They
do
are
what they
not
want.
kidnapping me. I went willingly. Because I don't want to be with her anymore. I am quite old enough to make my own decisions. Therefore I went. Therefore these guys are innocent. They've done no wrong.
We didn't persuade either. We just said, "Do you want to?" We were like,
All they did was ask, and I answered yes.
I wasn't there.
Except for these three, they weren't there yet.
Were you not there?
his other character was. That he killed himself over a record.
Dissecting what Madame Sylvie has said before us, she mentioned two conflicting statements that I find rather curious. I loved her as my own daughter, and pay back what you financially owe me. Sir, did you have a family?
It should be priceless then to get your daughter back.
It should be your life.
Speaking to the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it a guy
I
or a
do.
girl?
It's a guy.
Aiden Gardner, yes. It's a man.
Aiden can be a girl.
Oh, that's
Half elf male.
No doubt would you be furious and eager to have your son back if he was lost from you. But
Indeed.
would you count the financial losses of your own son being gone?
No, I would not.
Would you consider fees and costs and even just living wages that she might provide to?
Yes, but I do think at this point, well, yes, I would not because I am not in the situation. While, as I understand it, Madame Sylvie, of course you can speak for yourself, but I understand that while Laura, yes, is her daughter by law, it is also a working relationship. Laura works for Madame Sylvie as one of her dancers. So therefore, every single piece of profit that she could have been gaining for Laura performing at competitions or concerts or performances that she might have gained coin for her best dancer leaving, she has now been left with a financial situation where she is losing money for her best performer running away, as it seems.
And if, speaking to Madame Sylvie, and if a performer were to fall sick, would you charge the illness with the money loss?
I'd probably find a new performer.
So, not much of a daughter.
No, because other performers come and go, but Laura is special to me.
Sir, I find frankly confusing the legitimacy of Madame Sylvie's account. If a person chooses to leave their position, they have the right to do so, unless she is a slave, and she is, by law accounts, not, correct?
No.
Then, if she is not disagreeing, she left willingly, and just so happened to be on a ship, why would it be her or the crew's duty to be accountable for Madame Sylvie's losses?
Didn't she have your cat? She'd be like,
Do you
yes.
have the note still with you?
Mhm.
Okay. Can one present it as evidence of how blackmailing the situation?
Also came back here today for my cat that she has taken from me. Here, I have a note here.
Take the note.
I set it on the desk.
Look at good guy Kellogg, our attorney. We're gonna need him in the future.
Okay. So, as the note
Get
is
me out of murder.
as the note is presented,
About to move up some points.
Quite a bit.
A innocent crime is easy to fit.
so as the note is presented, Mayor Aiden Gardner reads it aloud, and you can see, based on the letter, that some of the faces of the other council members have changed.
They're like, wow, this
They changed from a straight, stoic kind of look, kind of like showing no emotion, to now pure shock and dismay from what they've actually, for what's being said.
And he's reading it for word that we read it before.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure she
Yeah.
didn't somehow alter it.
No, it has
Outstanding
not.
citizen lied to us.
And with reading that, Mayor Aiden looks at Madame Sylvie and in
Disgust.
little disgust and looks at her and goes,
Guilty.
I find it rather odd that these things have come to our attention. So, I think that the council is in agreement that, and they all kind of nod his head, or all nod their heads at him as basically kind of giving the same symbol, that
They are.
we find you all innocent of all charges, and that this situation has been a manipulation, and that this will not be allowed here in Winvern. And he looks at all the guards, and he basically tells them that to arrest Madame Sylvie. And she looks around and looks at all of them and goes, I don't think so. And at that point, she's going to raise her hands.
Counter spell. Level 4.
I like it. So yes, she raised her hands, and you see the spell.
Or third level is third
And,
level.
yeah. So you see that she starts to. Well, you can always upcast it, but it's up to you.
Is
What-
it? How,
what-
So-
right, it is level
So
4,
I'll
my
say
bad.
this though.
You're
Um,
warlock, right?
It's level
Max.
4.
I'll say this though, because you are from the Fey Island. Give me a.
Wild magic?
No. Give me a. Let's see, warlock, so charisma. So give me a charisma. Give me a base charisma check.
Just flat.
Yep.
That is a 11.
Okay. It wasn't that hard because you are familiar with the spell, being from the Fey Islands. You've seen pixies cast this spell before. As she starts to put her hands together, you see little images of little animals start to appear in her fingertips. And then as you counter the spell, it fades. She looks at her hands, and she shoots the darkest look that you've ever seen from anybody straight at you and goes, and at that point the guards
Do they take the ones off me and put on her?
no, they take another set. They take another set of irons and clasp them around her wrists, and you could see the flare in her eyes disappear as the magical energy is sucked into the manacles. You also see them come and also bind her ankles with another set of manacles.
I'm
and
just grinning from ear
connect
to ear right
chains
now.
to her hands and to her feet, and they lead her out of the box and lead her to the dungeons.
I must apologize, sir, for using magic in your court.
I think it was appropriate at this point in time. I'm unfamiliar with what was about to happen, but it definitely did not seem like it was going to end well for my gods. Possibly for some of you.
Out of curiosity, can I make an arcana to figure out what she was casting?
Yeah.
Summon woodland beings.
22.
She was going to do conjure animals.
Yeah, close enough. Conjure animals is easy.
Animal friendship.
I could do that.
But it could be like
No, I-
elephants.
They
that-
are friendly to the caster
Yeah.
only.
Mother truly.
You know, I used to be addicted to soap, but now I'm clean.
Get out.
Now,
It's
about the debt, the wanted posters. The majority of you are wanted criminals, yes, for these crimes. So,
How can be want?
we will arrange to have those redacted and changed. However, I am curious, the order or the charges that were brought forth were also for a Thulna and Fluke.
Fluke is
Where
passed
are your...
away, sir. He died to the Green Dragon on the Spring Islands.
There's a dragon on the Spring Islands?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
And that's Thulna.
She's stolen.
Who?
Why do you guys show the hands of cards?
No, no.
My character does.
I know.
She got de-aged.
She definitely looks different than her posters,
Yeah,
yes.
she doesn't look as ugly anymore. It's okay. I still like you very much. A little bit more now, but...
Hey, yo. Yeah.
Staircase.
Can I get these off of me?
Are you going to mess with my guards anymore?
It's just fun. They're easy.
Oh my gosh.
Good
Remember the
sir.
last time I was here? Was you here the last time I was here?
Good sir.
And they
He's-
couldn't pull me out of the fountain?
That was you?
That was good fun.
Good sir.
No, the manacles stay.
Good
They will be
sir.
removed when you leave the keep.
Yep. He's always like that.
It's-
He likes to have fun. He's harmless.
He likes to have fun.
I-
Murdered a person.
He's
I don't know
harmless.
that.
In city limits.
I used to play piano by ear. Now I use my hands.
This one's just weird.
Does the shark always keep talking?
Yes.
He's waiting
I don't
until he
know.
gets
I
paid.
stay away.
He's quite a comedian, sir.
He got paid once and he hasn't stopped since.
So you're saying if we pay, so you're saying if we pay him, he'll shut up?
Yes.
About 15 gold.
And manacleless.
I'm not agreeing to that.
Yes, I do believe a reward
I agree.
should be given. To
On this
those of
occasion,
you
one more joke.
who-
Does she have my cat?
We would not know. You would have to go investigate
Did Jordan leave?
yourself.
No, he went to go do his medical stuff.
Oh, okay.
She wouldn't be able to return back there,
Did
would she?
Caleb leave?
He's pooping probably.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
He just ate Taco Bell.
She
It runs
is
through that boy.
she is currently being held in our
He got
dungeons.
that white boy belly.
We intend on keeping her for we do not know. As long as we see fit at the moment.
That is fine with me. She deserves every bit of it.
And so now begs the question, what is going to happen to your sisters, presumably?
Well, they are of age, and if they would like to stay in the city and have an occupation of their own, that's fine with them, or fine with
What's
me.
your character's name
If
again?
they want to come along, that's
Me?
fine too.
Bruce.
Bloody Legend.
Bruce.
Or Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
My
Or-
parents are
what?
still here, sir.
Sweaty
Bloody.
legend Bruce.
I'm not sweating.
She claimed many false things, and my parents
Unless
was
the
one
sweat
of them.
just kind of like makes me shine.
So, would you
Alright.
would you be
Vampires still burn
So,
in sunlight.
would you like the information to be delivered by the council, or would you like to deliver the information yourself?
I would like to, please.
Okay. We will see that you handle it then.
We will
Sorry for the
be
trouble.
reunited with our stuff, right?
Yes, your effects and items will be returned to you. Yes, Master Sea Elf, your magic will be returned to you as soon as you leave the court.
He just starts
I curtsy.
ripping nonsense as soon as we get to the streets.
As soon as we get out, I'm like, police flame. Just in the air.
Dude, be very careful with her,
You're
though.
like a child with
She
bad
will pull
ADHD.
some nasty tricks on you.
Oh, we've already learned some tricks.
She has a thorn
Why?
whip.
So do I.
She's not gonna use it on random people.
Unless she's desperate.
Then that is
Unless
a
they're into
sadist.
that kind of thing.
Oh, yo. No,
We
the floater.
have cells and manacles that are anti-magic.
Okay. I think she's into that.
What if she disappears?
Anti-magic.
Then I guess we will have a new bounty to post.
Is it dead or alive?
Why are you asking these questions?
Or just dead.
Most are. Why are you looking at becoming a bounty hunter?
Yes.
I don't care.
Actually, we've been taking care of bounties in local towns.
Have we?
Not for people. That's just regular things they've been wanting us to do.
I was on
Quest.
One might say a quest.
A quest board. Quest board, bounty board.
My intelligence is high.
Similar semantics.
Quest?
I love him.
So, alright, well, if you do not have any further business with us, we do not have further business with you. Except for, yes, I do believe that we talked about a reward. And I believe, so, this is what we are going to do. Each of you will be awarded, those of you who were wanted, for your troubles, will be awarded.
You're full now.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes.
That's just 50%.
No. Mama needs her fix.
You will each be awarded with 250 gold pieces. Your two companions will also be awarded with 150 gold pieces.
Because they got arrested.
Maybe a little extra for the jokes.
No.
This is the first thing that
they
spoke
take
normally.
they take gold away. You get less.
No.
You take 5 less gold.
But you got a special comedian scout at the comedy club scouting.
There you go.
He's just all about terrible jokes.
It's
Hey, my jokes are good.
it's the live unedited Comedy Central.
This is
of
the most
kingdom.
gold I've had in my entire life.
Is it not? What you
That's
got?
sad.
I know.
I feel sorry for you, Shark
We
Man.
also found him on a raft. Water.
It's
What?
kind of weird that he was on a raft. And
Thank you very much,
And I can
sir.
swim.
It is greatly appreciated.
Sharks
I was just
in the air.
sunbathing.
You are free to go.
I start running like
Master Elf. Master Sea Elf, you may get your manacles removed at the front of the keep.
I'm not carrying your stuff.
I don't even know if they would have taken any of my stuff.
Can
They've taken your trident.
Okay,
I forgot I had a trident.
I can.
Man,
What about his net?
I want to hold the trident.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's a net. What am I gonna do with a net? Strangle someone?
Shenanigans.
Can I hold
So
the
as
trident
you-
in the net?
So as
Just
you
gonna put the
all
net
as
over
you
his
all
head.
get to
Just
the
pull it.
as you all get to the main gate
He's not dying.
of the keep,
Break
your
your
manacles
burn.
are removed. All of you are given back your personal effects and equipment,
Not my scorched rod.
and you are free to go.
My staff.
How long did that take?
Much appreciated.
It is, so let's see, so 3. It would roughly be about 5:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's not
Just enough time for the royal garden.
Let's go!
And luckily, it is only a 15-minute walk from where you are.
I'm going.
Wait for me!
To the what?
I'm going to the garden.
Solna, don't you want
There's
to
a
come
public-
with?
It's like a public botanical
Well,
garden.
I guess
It's full
after
of
the
vegetation.
garden, can we
I want to
stop
go back to
by?
my fountain. I've
You-
named it mine.
You go to your fountain. Don't forget your
After the
trident
garden,
net.
can we stop by the tent so I can tell
I'm
my
gonna
sisters
stand there in
they're
the
free?
fountain with my net
Yeah.
and just be like.
After the garden?
Drax's
I-
face.
I see where this evening is going. Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna put my net over myself and act like I'm trapped.
Back to the Ring of Beagle. Okay, so
I'm drowned.
alright, so yes, so Kellogg, as you lead the charge to the Capitol Royal Gardens,
Garden!
you just see Draxios raise his trident and just run through the streets like a maniac saying, "Fountain!" The majority of you know what this means. The two of you have no idea.
I'll explain while we're in the garden.
Away from that.
You got arrested last time we went to the fountain.
I kind of got that.
I was
course.
the one who was.
There's free fish.
In a fountain?
In a fountain.
What?
Like goldfish.
Like koi fish, yeah.
Koi fish, yeah.
Sounds more exciting than a garden. I'm going.
I made a friend today.
Alright, Drexios and Bruce are going towards the fountain. Everybody else going towards
You're going to the tent?
To the garden.
To the garden?
I'm going to the tent afterwards with you guys because I don't want to be alone.
She's in prison.
So?
That's
Alright.
what you know.
That's fair. Okay.
So, the majority of you head towards the garden. And, yeah. So, what do you see?
I imagined
Shut up.
it's mostly like it's a hedge garden with a handful of flowers that's
They have like the hedges
Displaying-
that are, like, trimmed, like the...
not quite. Beautiful marble statues, and there's just this mound for, maybe it was an ancient battle that took place here. A mound that just sits up on a hill with a few lone benches. As since we can't stay here for very
Is that
long,
a
we
cat
just
or a rat?
That's a cat. It's a kitten.
sit. It's a rat. Just sit on the bench, and I guess it's not quite sunset, but just the approaching golden sky.
Is that your cat? Oh, is that the
You're-
one that
you're
was
sitting on
found
the
in
bench?
Andrew's
I imagine
car?
that we all are, unless
Yeah.
you were walking about.
No, I
random
wasn't
cat.
on the
And it's like, well, I guess that was a pleasant day. Better than the ship on the water.
Yes, that's all.
Frizzies.
Suppose we still need to find no cat.
Yes.
Do I,
But that's up to
is there a flower nearby?
She got caught
Lots of
off.
flowers.
Can I pick it?
It's illegal.
It's illegal?
It is the royal garden.
It's the Roy. Fine, I'll just look at it.
This is
Roll
the
for
cat
stealth.
that they rescued
No.
from the farm.
Wait, what is myself?
I kind of do the film things. Like, I was planning to paint here, but I'm just gonna take it in.
Mental.
picture. A mental painting, because pictures aren't a thing.
Do you have a?
Yes, they're called
Paintings.
pictures.
They're paintings.
Do you have an empty book or a scroll and like
Show me
a?
a camera.
I
Spelled with a K.
Why don't you do like a rough
Like a
sketch?
Legend
Nah.
of Zelda.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You guys ever read the Aragon books? They had those like canvases where like they just like think of the images.
Mhm.
Is that like a thing in D&D?
It can be, yeah.
It sounds like so sarcastic.
Aragon is a fantasy world with magic.
So there you
So
go.
my idea is you artist peoples that like art.
This character paints. I'm not even a bard.
He's a cultured
It's,
man.
it's called character
Diversity. And diversity.
And diversity. So the majority of the party is enjoying the gardens for the last 30 minutes of the opening that it is before the guards kick everybody out. The other two are rushing off towards the fountain. That will roughly take you about 2 hours to get to,
Even running?
even running.
I'm full on sprinting the entire 2 hours with my trident in the air.
Everyone you pass, they just look at you like. Even the guards just like, wait, didn't we just? Oh, never mind. Didn't we just? Never mind. Like they
Somebody
arrest.
else will get this.
Yeah. They're like, you're not hurting anyone because your face doesn't show malice or ill content. It just shows happiness,
Determination.
Pure glee.
and determination as you
Pure
run
glee.
run through the city streets. Eventually, the two of you make it to the fountain
I'm going to sprint,
at the festival square.
jumping,
Okay.
and throwing that trident directly into the water to spear a fish.
Roll to hit.
Not one.
No.
Bounces
How
off.
warm.
Only a 12.
It's a fish. Yes.
Yes.
But this is an armored carp. It has an AC of 13.
That's what I got.
Yes. You spear a fish with your
And
trident.
I dive in all in one motion with the jump, dive, and I come up with it out and take a bite out of it.
I'm gonna jump in and just try to eat one whole.
God, it's not that hard. Yeah. You've used.
100.
You jump in and you find it's not a plethora of fish, but you find a decent amount of fish inside.
There's significantly less fish.
Yes, there's significantly less fish.
After, one just got
After dinner.
got a nice spear just chucked into this fountain, and they all scattered, and like, oh my god, they just killed Dave!
I just imagine it's like the far distance, we just see Lone Fountain, where like a crowd is gathering, and then it suddenly disperses.
As they're running to the
Yeah,
bridge, yeah.
bro.
You're like, oh my god, that man's insane!
I think they're alright.
A lot of even a couple of the guards walk by, and they walk by the fountain, and they see you, and they go like, "Not this asshole again."
I know that.
Are you what?
Sorry.
What?
I was hungry. You guys kept me in jail all day, and now I get out holding the fish.
Just
I'm still eating it, but I'm out of the fountain.
Just don't do anything illegal, please.
I'm gonna jump out right then and ask him a question. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up. And then I'm gonna jump back in.
Kidnapping. Lamau.
You can take it if you like.
My
No
pin
laughs.
broke.
Come on.
I wasn't there too loud.
Well, I mean, it's the guards, okay? Come on.
Be quiet, bro.
The guards are unimpressed. They go like,
Counter punch.
Give me my
alright, so for the sake of brevity and time,
Give me your belt.
Sleep.
you all finish your time at the garden, and you start making your way towards the festival grounds, as that was the generally where Laura's sisters and performance troupe had their tent set up, was near the festival grounds, because they would perform at the main festivals.
I mean, it's been
throughout
some time.
throughout the year there are multiple festivals. So basically, you guys are coming back in Windburn. Let's see, 1, 2,
She tried to conjure animals.
3,
So,
And you counterspell it.
4,
Shelby
5,
did.
6, 7,
She's in jail now.
8.
I
Because
smiled
the
and
letter
charmed
she wrote
them,
me about her
and-
stealing my cat is the one that freed us.
So yeah, so you're about to come into the Harvest Festival.
So now you're with us.
Oh, so
going
the
to
sun
tent to
would
tell
be
my
about
sisters
setting
that
for
are-
us
that
then.
Yeah.
free.
sick.
Yeah, because you guys are
Beautiful
coming.
image.
Because you were basically in this time, basically because of the time that's been, it's about September, so you guys would be coming into a Harvest Festival
You also are now awarded 2
at the Capitol.
Oh, for
For the misdeeds done against you.
So we'll just say by the time that you all get to the festival
Amazing.
grounds, it is late at night,
we are reviewed.
and
It's full swing.
it's
Is it celebrating in the morning or evening kind of thing?
This is when
I
the
mean,
fire
it's-
breathers come out.
I would imagine usually most festivals is a night thing.
Yeah.
So
it's like it's evening.
Depends. It's an anime festival where they shoot
It's
fireworks.
evening time. Well, I said you're almost on the cusp of a harvest.
Oh,
So, yeah, you're almost on the cusp.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's September time. It's late September, basically. You all make it down to the festival square, where you all see the
No, my bead one.
the famous tricolored beagle sign of the tavern, the Regal Beagles.
And they see me just sitting in the
Victory
mountain.
drink.
I will say, those type of taverns, they're just filthy. They're the worst type of guests. Where are we staying for the night?
We look really
Oh, well, the Regal
Are we
people
hitting
go.
I was making.
I mean, you
jokes.
can.
Oh,
Do
Kellogg
sharks
is making a
sleep? How do
joke?
sharks
Oh,
sleep?
Ironically,
Sharks
the
do
character being
Just like
Posh.
sitting in water.
is like, oh man, let's stay at
I'd be
the,
fine
you
with
know,
that.
nice
I
tavern.
usually
It's
sleep
like,
in the fountain, so I don't
that's
have
our
to pay.
favorite
I
over
mean-
there.
Crystal, I'm gonna leave it up to you. It's 12:30.
What time do you work tomorrow?
I
She
don't.
doesn't.
Look at you.
Well, she has to because she's Not medically well.
So,
I can't bend over or lift anything still.
so we can continue, or we can stop there for now and continue tomorrow. But currently in game,
Continue tomorrow.
or sorry, next week.
That'll be fine.
Next week.
I won't be here
So
next week,
Why not?
which isn't an issue, but I'm going to youth camp.
Okay.
Youth camp.
Youth camp. I'm
Which
gonna
Alright.
one?
So that is where
For
we will
what's that?
end this
Where's that one
evening.
at?